Chihuahua.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Rise and shine.
I'm the leader of the repeal the 19th.
I think it was awesome. Sorry, whoever's offended by that concept, I don't care. I thought it was awesome.
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
My nigga.
Y'all the ones bringing this stuff in here, but I'm the poster child for it.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
And you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me. But
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Bring your ass. Hey.
Any triple in the series? Yes. I almost want to bet no triple plus 125.
That's a good. I would bet that.
I got to leave these in the little list over here so I can remember to bet these.
That's a good bet.
I am going to bet that for sure, 100%.
Because how often does a triple happen? And two, most of the time it's just someone taking a base on a throw.
This is my favorite bet in the entire World Series.
I do like that.
No triples in the World Series plus 125. That's my favorite bet in the entire World Series.
A few moments later.
Think about three as Verdugo can't play it cleanly. Freeman's into third. A base hit turns into three. Yeah! Who's retarded now? Yeah!
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
What do you think, Steps? What do you think?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Can't help but laugh. I mean, that was ridiculous.
I would make one of those of myself, but I haven't been getting anything wrong lately. So, hey, how about them Cornhuskers, huh? How about them Cornhuskers, baby? Let's go,
man.
Almost get a straight out win too, you know. God.
I guess I put a parlay in the other day on like Thursday or something with it was like a 4-legger, and I used a profit boost. And I hit that damn thing. I'm trying to find it here to see the exact odds, but it was a juicy little one. I had a 6-leg teaser yesterday, bro. I hadn't hit a teaser since like 1997. I had a 6-legger in the 3:30 game yesterday.
97, good year. It's when the Big Mac was rocking, you know.
It was a good year.
I have a suggestion. You need to add the second triple of the game to your clip, because just to be sure. Because the Freddie Freeman one, it hit off the wall. It was bad. Like
it's funnier when it was like the first hit of the game,
first hit of the World Series.
I literally looked up because I was not like paying attention to the TV, and I literally looked up and I saw the ball, like the fielder chasing after the ball. Yeah. I automatically thought air in my head because I didn't see the play.
It should have been damn air.
It's questionable, but be
a professional fucking baseball player and make a play.
Whoa,
the second one happened anyways. And
that would
who was the second one? Cricket, Kike. So
did Kike get him one?
Yeah,
man.
So
can I bring this? Oh yeah, buddy. Come on, work for daddy. There we go.
Hit a little parlay yesterday, man. Plus 1826.
Oh, nice.
Plus 1217 with the little parlay boost, but I had Notre Dame minus 13.5, Alabama minus 17, Oregon minus 22, and Vandy plus 18. I put that in the other day, man. Forgot all about it and just got in here yesterday. There was more money in the account. I was like, let's go.
So that covered the other 19 parlays you put in.
No, I didn't put in a bunch. That's the only one I put in. I've been careful, bro. I've had to be. Let me get my head kicked in.
How about BYU and IU?
Oh, yeah. I had IU.
That was weird line moving on IU. That was weird.
I moved it out. I altered it out to 9.5, man.
That was weird. It was the most bet game of the week and had like the most money, highest bet percentage, and it moved down. The line moved down to 6.
Bro, listen to this gross ass teaser. I had Rice, Oklahoma State, Oregon, Bowling Green, Stanford, and Vandy.
Oh wow, Vandy, nice. Rice didn't cover though, did they? For you?
Yeah. I had them on. This is on the teaser. I had
okay.
12.5. So yeah, they came through.
Because they were playing my UConn Huskies, who
I did bet them on the money line. I did what I said I was going to do for you because it was right before the game. I was over at Buku's, and I was like, "Oh shit, I got to bet this."
Yeah.
I even checked my phone to see if you reminded me. I was like, "He's scared of it."
It was close.
It was close. They were up. Rice was up like 3-0 at the half or something. Terrible football game.
Of course, but,
you see your Eastern Michigan Eagles.
Yeah, they lost
beat by Akron.
I didn't bet it, so I'm a smart man.
You didn't, bro. Good you didn't.
Yep. So
that Akron team's a pretty bad team,
man.
I'm
surprised they scored 25 points.
Well, what'd you think yesterday, man? How'd you boy, I told y'all your Irish are gonna blow the door off, dude. I'm telling you, anytime I see a line open up at like that one opened up like 9.5. Anytime it opens up through 2 key, I don't really consider 13 as big a key number in college football as I do in NFL. So, but when it moves up through 10 and then moves up through 14 right there, and because there was a bunch of money coming on Navy, and they were still moving up. They moved up through 2 key numbers, man. I'm telling you, that's usually a recipe for just pile on that damn thing. I took Notre Dame minus 20.5, and I wish I'd have took a minus all they let me.
Well, no, I think we looked at it, and there wasn't much more value on the top end of that bet. 6 turnovers for Navy. So
gross, dude. They had 2 all year long before that game yesterday.
I do think they are a good team. I don't think that score indicates, they're not bad by any means. I think they'll bounce back from that. But yeah, you can't 6 turnovers. You can't.
Part of the reason I would have been more apt to take Navy plus like the 13.5 or whatever if it had been a year where they were like middle of the road.
Yeah,
like 4-3, 5-2. The fact they were undefeated, I knew Notre Dame was going to be focused up for that game, dude.
Yeah, I like their offense. I like the way they switched that up. They're not, that just straight up triple option anymore. They kind of have like a little bit of a hybrid, but only 2 turnovers coming into the game, and then had 6.
Dude, they were tied for second in the country for the least amount of turnovers allowed, and then come in and have 6 yesterday, bro.
Yeah, that was wild. So yeah, it was a fun day of college football. Hey, Vandy, man, they hung around.
Vandy, bro, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, man. That is not a cupcake, no matter who they are playing right there. Vandy's a good football team, dude.
Yeah, because that was 18.5, I think. I'm not sure what it closed out at, but
I think it
ended up being a touchdown.
Yeah, it wound up being right there. It was 27-24 was the final.
Alabama bounced back.
Alabama bounced back in a big way, man. I felt like it was going to be one of those spots. I wound up taking Alabama minus the 20.5 too, just because that line kept driving out. They kept it at like 13.5 all week long, and then it wound up shooting out to like 17.
Oh wow!
So I just it felt like a spot where Alabama, and then Brady Cook, quarterback for Missouri, winds up going down with a hand injury. He's had some injury issues there. Another one of those guys who's been with the program for a while, but yeah, he wound up going out of that game, and they were in a bad way too.
What do you think about BYU?
The only reason I bet against them, man, I wish I just went with my initial gut the other day. The only reason I just bet the system play. It will hit about 70% of the time, and I'll do it again when I see it in another spot. But that's a good football team, dude.
Yeah, I stayed on BYU and I came off IU.
Off IU?
Yeah, that was just funny. It didn't make sense to me that if they were taking in on that money on IU, why the line would move to 6. But they covered.
I think not even a system play could save cricket.
What's that?
I said not even a system play could end your cold streak.
Not even system
play.
Did
you see this? I tagged you in this yesterday.
I haven't. I don't think I seen something this morning. You tagged me, and I just went to heart and stuff this morning. I wasn't on the Twitter much yesterday. What did you get there? Let's go.
Are you the new college football expert? This is what he loves to do, Cricket. Like,
I even convinced Cricket yesterday not to come off his play.
But it's okay because
I wanted to bet BYU.
I'll get him.
Y'all got to understand on Saturdays, I can't come off any of them. They've already been bet. So whatever's on Crick's picks, they're in there. And I don't believe.
Remember yesterday during the show, you're like, I think I'm going to take everything in my account and just put it on BYU money line. I'm like, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I should have done that.
Remember? System play.
Should have done that, man.
Don't ruin my bet.
I was about to double up. It's all right. I would have parlayed it in with you.
That's right.
Last time they let me down.
Cricket was telling me that you guys had looked into this and there was like a system play on the favorite. What was it?
Anytime
favorite?
there's
when a ranked opponent, when a non-ranked is favored over a ranked opponent, you play the. But I want to say this though.
When an unranked team at home is favored over an unranked opponent.
It doesn't matter at home. At home, actually, at home has a higher percentage, but ranked versus non-ranked favored over ranked, even if it's on the road.
When do you ever see an unranked team favored over a ranked team on the road?
Happens.
Not very often,
but it happens.
Find me the last one.
But I think the issue here was BYU was favored initially.
Yeah,
slightly.
And it flipped.
And then all the money came out of UCF, and then UCF became when I saw it got to 3 yesterday, I was like, okay, I'm betting BYU on the money line. I was like, you guys are getting too smart for yourselves.
I told you there was a crazy stat though. UCF was 7-0 against ranked teams at home. I knew there was some crazy Eastern time zone nonsensical stat somewhere.
What did you get it at, Will? Because see, I got it before it flipped. I had it BYU minus 118.
Oh, you didn't bet it again when it went to plus money?
No, because I already had too much in it. I had BYU minus 118, and then I had a teaser with the spread and the.
I had BYU plus 130.
I hit it like 3 different ways.
Well, good job, guys.
Yeah. Hey, we have some college football experts, Cricket.
That's fair. Wish y'all tell me who's going to win.
I finally hit a Major League Baseball bet, so maybe I'm back to being an MLB expert.
I'm not even that upset after yesterday. It wound up being a decent day yesterday.
There you go.
Okay, we're about
to cover.
We're about to dive into everything, ladies and gentlemen. But I was going to show you something funny, but before that, let's look at another thing where Cricket was wrong.
Fuck you, dude.
What, do you have the under?
They were up 35-7.
Cricket goes, I go, man, I don't trust this UTSA team. I think I'm going to take the 8 with
He's
Tulsa.
listening to Roadrunner podcast.
And he goes, because I was listening to a show, a San Antonio sports show, and they had the coach on with UTSA, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm not liking what I'm hearing from this guy. And Cricket's like, Tulsa is a bad team.
They are.
Sure enough, they were down 35-7 at halftime, and Tulsa comes back and wins.
I was talking shit about you too. I was talking shit about you over Buku's and his fans. I'll tell you, it's not talking shit if I tell you to your face, and I'll always tell you to your face.
You can call whatever you want. Talking shit, whatever.
I was like, I told Will Tulsa sucked. It was 35-7 at the half. I told him they were worth a shit. And I look back later and I saw this. I was like, God Almighty. I just keep giving him bait there. Just keep letting him eat me alive.
By the way, I didn't finish my story yesterday. I randomly remembered this on why I was thinking about Buku. Buku was generous enough to give us a $20 Rumble rant yesterday. Shout out to Buku. And I was actually thinking about him the other day because it was about that time of the year. You know, now I do it a couple times a year. Clean the old headlights with the WD-40, you know?
Let's go.
And every time I do that, I think of Buku because he's like, hey, you do this, it works. I was like, yeah, that's right.
If you haven't ever done that, man, do that. That will make your headlights look brand new.
I was putting the new windshield wiper, the one that can survive like negative 20 degrees, putting a little bit more oil in the Jeep. And then I was like, let's clean these headlights too, you know?
I'm never going to live somewhere where I'm going to have special windshield wipers.
You know, after seeing Buku's garage, I would trust any manly advice he gives you.
Buku's garage is special, bro. You got tools. He got tools and stuff in there. He don't even know he's got, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's what I found out, Cricket, though. This is why these damn Uncrustables are so expensive.
Yeah, that's wild. They're eating them at
weekly Uncrustable consumption across the NFL.
The gap between Denver and everybody else is pretty large.
I'm just saying, look at the team struggling at the bottom outside the Chiefs, but they need to eat more Uncrustables.
You're right.
Yeah, man, the Bucks, man. They probably wouldn't have had so many injuries, you know?
No injuries. Uncrustables definitely make you better on that.
It makes sense, though. I didn't even think about it, but it makes sense that these athletes it's quick, easy. You get quick carbs. There's a little bit of protein in that peanut butter, but you know what I mean? It's like quick, easy to eat, and they're delicious.
Clearly, I mean, the massive amount of Uncrustables leads to pretty solid defense there for the Broncos.
Just you think they get them from
Costco? I think why they eat so much is they got to eat more at higher elevation, you know?
That's probably right. That's probably true.
There's some sort of connection there. Yeah. I don't know exactly how the science works out, but clearly.
That's double. More than double.
Or Sean Payton is just a fan after when he had to spend that year in Bounty Gate and he had to hang out with a bunch of kids, and then he's like, oh, what are these things?
Yeah, what are these? These are wonderful.
They're delicious. Why do they cost $1 each, though?
You know what they're
because
put them in the freezer, bro.
Yeah.
Put them in the. A lot of people don't put them in the freezer, man. A lot of people just put them in the daggum. Well, some people leave them in their cabinets.
Are they psychopaths?
I know.
I think they go bad.
They come frozen. Why wouldn't you just keep them in the freezer if they come frozen?
I'm saying I've seen people that just like those are not good once they heat up, man.
That's the most annoying thing about the Uncrustable is the fact that you have to take it out of the freezer to thaw it out.
Dude, it
You don't have to
unthaws
thaw it out, you
so
eat it, bro.
fast, though. You can eat
eat
it
it.
like that too, but it also unthaws so fast.
It's just, I'm telling you,
I
they
swear,
are
there's sometimes they're unthawed by the time I get back to the car, and I want to throw one at the kids.
Oof.
Like,
I'm
you
gonna
know, from
raise
buying it
my
at the grocery store.
I'm gonna raise my hand and tell you guys I've never had an Uncrustable.
Oh my god, don't do it. Don't.
I mean, I like
He
peanut
doesn't
butter and
have
jelly too.
kids,
I
bro.
just
Don't
Let him
do
slide.
it because you will be addicted. Steps.
Yeah, you'll be
Don't do
hooked.
it.
They'll sign you for the Broncos.
Don't. We stopped getting them at my house because I'm like,
Does-
these are bad for you guys. I'm
Kirkland
gonna
have
make
'em?
you regular PP. Yeah, they do.
Everyone's got 'em,
Not Kirkland brand, but they have the Uncrustable brand.
Okay.
Yeah, get Smuckers, bro. You get the Smuckers brand.
Are you a grape jelly or a strawberry?
Both.
I love strawberry.
They're both good.
I mean, I won't say no to a grape jelly, but if you gave me the choice, I'm going strawberry.
Damn.
It really just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, honestly, man.
Where's Patriot at?
Yeah.
I probably have to have one of each if I had the option.
Yeah.
Big boys around here.
You know, I showed this to my wife and I go, see, this is why they cost so damn much. She goes, I go, all these NFL players are eating them. She goes, and every lineman loves them. She got 3 brothers that are linemen. She goes, that's all they eat. When one of my nieces was born, my brother-in-law, he said, dude, I crushed while I was sitting there waiting. He goes, they had like a tray. They just have like, you know, they have free snacks and stuff like that in the little lobby and whatnot. He goes, there was just like a platter full of Uncrustables. He goes, I crushed 12 of them that night.
12 Uncrustables? Holy cow, bro.
I was like, dude. He's like, yeah, they're so good.
Y'all, that's some stuff you do at the High Times Festival or something.
And then I'm like, oh, so you're the one that got all the linemen addicted to them, huh? Okay.
We're talking electrical linemen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The wire guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to those cats.
Yeah, those guys are those guys are busy in Florida right now, you know?
Those guys are busy all the time everywhere, man.
Ain't
Shout
that
out to those
true?
guys because they are the real MVPs too.
Well, this is how I was planning on starting the show. We're going to dive straight in and just get to the down and dirty bits of it. And that's what we're about to do right now. So here's the plan. We're just going to go. We're just going to go game by game by game. If you've got a contest pick or want one to be your contest pick, speak up when we get to it. But I also would like, if you guys like any player props. Now, don't just throw out any player props. One that you want to stamp with your name on it, you know, like here's why. Bring that up. Maybe we'll piece together some prize picks and stuff like that because I do have quite a few that I like that I think are going to be good. But I want to kind of just go down and dirty, get through these instead of kind of bouncing around like we usually do. I know, a little bit of organization. What am I talking about here? But first, let me give you guys some little background. Road favorites are 16-2 ATS since the start of week 5 with the Jets and Chargers, the only losses, both coming in primetime week 7. Overall road teams are 61, 39, and 3 ATS, which is 61% this season. The second best winning percentage through 7 weeks in the wildcard era since 1990. I think that's crazy because a lot of these big road favorites are covering. They're covering with ease, which is crazy. It's usually what you don't see in the NFL. Right, boys?
Right.
A stat that feels impossible. Through 7 games, the Eagles haven't scored a point in the first quarter, which I kind of like taking the Eagles in the first quarter today. Give me the plus money. Give me the plus half a point on it. They're 0-6 against the first quarter spread. Only team in NFL without a first quarter ATS cover this year. Eagles, which is crazy because it's been Eagles first half. It's like the Ravens first half. It's been Eagles first half through like the last several years. It was like the must bet thing. So this is crazy. Last 20 years, only 3 teams have scored 0 points in the first quarter through week 7. 2021 Jets, who finished 4-13. 2008 Lions, who finished 0-16. That's not good. 2005 Cardinals finished 5-11. And as you guys know, last 2 weeks, the public has striked back. The betting public, 51% of the tickets or more, are 48, 53, and 3 ATS, 48% this season, with $100 better down, $932. Like with the big dogs, we've seen the turn the last 2 weeks. Public by week 6 through 7, the public is, so the last 2 weeks, the public is 27-1 ATS. And then teams where the ticket is 60, so 2/3 of the tickets or more, or number of tickets are on them, so 66% or more of the tickets are on them, the public is 17-0-1 ATS. That's the one we got to look for. That's the one when we're like, oh God, 85% of the tickets are on this team, we got to stay away from it. Last 2 weeks, 17-0-1 ATS if it's 66% or more.
That's
I wouldn't
crazy.
start jumping on them now.
I'm not gonna do it.
I wouldn't jump on them now. That ship done sailed, man.
Yeah.
You had your chance to be sharper than the sharps, and you missed it.
I know, because I've been getting my head kicked in.
This week is a weird week. Just there's a lot of big favorites. I don't know. There's not very many great matchups.
It does feel like there's some weird, tough games. And there's some lines. I'm sitting over here watching some of these lines, and some of them are moving around the wrong way, and some of them, I think. I guess it depends on who you ask.
Yeah. Let's see this list of games, Will.
I'm pulling them up right now. I'm trying to figure out exactly.
What's
I
up,
do want to do this. I do want to do this real quick.
Well, say hello to our friends. Man. We got a couple in there. We ain't even done that.
What
yet.
up, Lou? What up, Loki? Good morning. All right.
What up, Mont? How you doing, man?
Mont's here. Where's Mont?
He's in there, right under where Loki said morning. 2 down from that.
Oh, sorry. What up, Mont?
Yeah, he's rude, y'all. I'll say hello to you. How you doing, man?
I want to show you this. Of course, now that I put this damn sweatshirt on, it's getting hot as hell in here. So the Circa picks, the most picked one is the Broncos, the Lions, the Chargers. Those are the top 3. I'm on the Chargers this week. I haven't looked at this since Tuesday. I haven't looked at any NFL stuff since I placed my bets. I picked my contest picks, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a few days off. I did not mean to take this many days off, but now I'm like, okay, we got to dive into this, make sure. I don't know. I'm on the Chargers.
Somebody already took the Rams, and that was a bold spot.
Yeah, and someone took the Vikings and lost.
Yeah, that sucks. That would have been a rough one right there. I always hate taking the favorite Survivor on Thursday.
Where's the other one? This one right here. So the most picked, before we go into make our picks, the most picked ones for this week. Wow, I'm surprised that's sharp. Browns plus 8.5. Packers minus 4. I know Steps likes the Packers. Dolphins minus 3.5. I'm not surprised by that one. Bengals minus 2.5. I am surprised by that one. And Broncos minus 9.5. I'm kind of surprised by that one too. I would not trust. I know it's Bryce Young in them, but I would not trust the Broncos.
They're gonna beat the shit out of them.
Oh, I feel even better now that you say that.
Clickbait, bookmark your stuff and everything. They're gonna beat the shit out of the garbage ass Panthers.
Stamp it.
I'm gonna keep saying these till I get one of them right.
Oh, we're gonna get there. All right, the first game up. Jets, Patriots. I don't really got a feel on this one. We got sharp money on the Patriots, big money on the Jets with 75% of the bets, 87% of the money on the Jets. Here's how I feel about it. Typically we think, hey, Patriots got a good defense, shaky on offense, good defense. Jets have just been terrible. Why should we trust the Jets here? I can't really trust either team right now because the Patriots have one of the worst defenses in the league. They're just playing terrible. Drake May, I don't know what we're gonna get from him. I want to look up the odds. I was thinking about him throwing an interception today, but I think it's going to be competitive for a little bit. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets pull away. I fully expect the Jets to win this game, but I don't know if you guys got anything on this one.
I just don't know how you can trust either one of these teams giving up a touchdown to the other one, man. I don't think these teams can beat anybody by a touchdown or more. Not the way they've looked early on.
Is this the second meeting? Are we there yet?
I don't know. You're the Patriots fan, man.
I know. I've tried to tune them out just how I thought my Cougs were going to lose last
I
night.
think we just take Drake May's over on passing yards every single week because even in the games they get blown out, they're going to be behind. He's going to have to throw the football. As long as he's healthy, he's going to get some passing yards, man.
Yeah, they lost to the Jets 24-3 in New York, week 3.
Well, there goes that theory about beating them by 7.
But I mean, Drake May wasn't playing.
Yeah, I mean, it was I don't know. This one's at New England, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do y'all traditionally do in this game up there, man?
Well, this one we usually win or it's close. If it's in New England, there's always a weird chance. I don't know if you guys have ever been there, but that stadium is crazy.
I have not ever been there.
It's in the middle of nowhere. It's literally like if you went to like a farm. And you went to a farm and you looked to your right.
Play on farms, dude.
Dude, you're out in a farm, right? And you look to your right, and there's this huge ass field, and in that huge ass field happens to be a stadium right next to a railroad track.
They put a football
where
stadium
all
up
the
there.
fans take the train down and they get off that train to
That's
go.
actually
I mean, you
pretty
have
cool.
to take a train out in the middle of nowhere to get to the game if you're a fan up in Boston.
That's
I know. I wrote
really,
it.
It's really cool. That's really cool. I could dig that. That'd be a cool ass train. Have y'all
It's a
seen
weird place?
speaking of
Is all I'm
trains,
saying. Foxborough is a weird place. Is all I'm
have
trying
y'all
to say.
seen the new Dr. Pepper fan club commercial about the hype train? Oh my god. When you get a chance, Google the hype train fan club commercial last night. It's hilarious. I could just see you on the Patriots train going in just like these people.
Me?
And
Me?
so they're all hype, and then all of a sudden you've seen something pop up on somebody's phone, and it's like your starting quarterback was injured in practice, and all of a sudden the hype train just slams on the brakes and says, "Everybody get off." It's good. If you hadn't seen it, man, it's good stuff.
That's funny. That's funny.
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have an overwhelming opinion in this game, man. I think you just bet Drake May's over passing yards. That's my bet for this game.
Jets are 2-7 ATS in the last 9 games. Patriots, after winning and covering their last 2 meetings versus Jets are 2-7 ATS in their last 9 games versus the Patriots after winning and covering their last 2 meetings versus New England. So they're on a little streak. Okay, no one cares. See, I don't like all these stats where they're like Jets are 2-15 straight up in their last 17 games against the Patriots. Totally different situations. You know what I mean?
2-15 straight up.
Yeah. The Jets hadn't beat the Patriots in forever.
Damn.
Last year was like the first time in forever.
Damn.
Yep.
That's rough.
I think it went all the way back to the Rex Ryan days.
That's been a minute.
Maybe it didn't go that far back, but you know.
Well, maybe it's time for it to turn around. Maybe we're switching fortunes here. Maybe we just do take the Jets.
Ugh.
I ain't touching that damn game.
Since the Jets, this is the second time since 2002 that the Jets have been favored against the Patriots.
Why are they talking about Mayo losing
time
his
since
job?
2002 the Jets have been favored against
When
the
was
Patriots.
the other one? Earlier this year?
No. Oh, yeah. Earlier this year on Thursday Night Football. And then the other one was November 13th, 2011, the Mark Sanchez versus Tom Brady game.
Mark Sanchez was favored over Tom Brady
in 2011.
They missed that one, didn't they?
Sure did.
You seen that guy lately?
Mark Sanchez?
Yeah.
No, what's he doing?
I don't know. I think he's on doing TV stuff, but he's got, the whole man bun ponytail thing going.
Fancy pants.
They said he looks like the villain from Kindergarten Cop. You know what I'm talking about?
Who is your daddy and what does he do? That's a classic, bro.
Well,
I know
have
exactly who you're talking about, though. What are you doing over there, Will? Take us to another game or something, man. We're talking about Kindergarten Cop.
I'm pulling up this contest. I want to see real quick. So 2% are on Miami, 8% on the Ravens. That's not a bad play.
What's up, Rob?
What up, bud?
Will's so funny. He's
2%
like, we're going to get down to it. We're not going to bounce around. We're going to go down the list.
Instead, we're looking for pictures.
We
of Mark
are, but this
Sanchez's
is an
man
important
bun.
contest, man. We're still alive. I'm one of 722 left.
You ain't gonna listen to us anyway.
I
know. I'm doing this for me. You guys asked what I was doing. I'm showing you what I'm doing. I'm looking at
What is this one? What is this one?
The $591,000 one.
Which one are you taking? Is this where you're taking the Chargers?
I think so. I'm trying to look through and see where people are at. So 2% are on the Packers. I don't trust. That is a bold move, Kyle. I expect the Packers to win, but God, that's road team.
I know. I'd be scared of that one, especially as good as the road favorites have done the last couple of weeks. I want to just pile on the Packers, but I'm kind of scared of it, man.
This one's bold. Steps knows this. Taking Houston at home against the Colts. That's just like
because that game feels like it played really weird in week one, and
it always plays weird, dude.
Yeah, I love the Dolphins today, dude.
4% are on the Jets over the Patriots. 30% are on Detroit over Tennessee. Only 8% on the Chargers.
Yeah,
Saints are not a real football team.
Not with the rat daddy back there.
I don't know. What do you think about that Survivor pick, Steps?
It makes sense.
31 are on the Broncos. That's crazy.
What about all those people on the Lions? What could go wrong?
Dude, I swear, if the Titans and the Panthers win this week,
yeah, if they do, I have to put at least a $5 parlay in with both of those money lines just in case. That way, so if you come in here to just ream me tomorrow, I can at least have made some money off of it.
God, if I wanted to play it real safe, I would just take the Chiefs.
You might need them down the road.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Actually, in my map out, I didn't take them once. We went through the whole thing, mapped the whole thing out, and at the end, I go, we didn't take the Chiefs once. That's weird because we kept saving them and saving them and saving them. But it's a good wild card, you know.
I was hoping they were going 0-17.
Me too.
So,
yeah, I think I'll stick with that. Okay, next game.
I think the Chargers is a good play, because you don't know anywhere you're going to feel really, really confident about them later either.
No, and I like them coming off a close loss. Harbaugh ain't losing twice in a row. You know,
I don't think so. Against a terrible team like that's got to travel across the country.
And here's the thing. Well, let me see. I haven't checked the game. Checked it today. Let's see. It's still at 7. Let me see what BetOnline has. I trust BetOnline way more than this shit.
I've got them at 7 still.
Okay. As long as it doesn't go under 7, I like it.
Yeah, it's still at 7 at -112 right now on DraftKings.
Yeah, that makes me feel better about it. Because remember, I just need a straight up win.
It's even juiced to the -7, so it'd have to move a lot to go back down.
Cardinals, Dolphins. I'm gonna let you guys talk about this one since, or at least Cricket, since he seems to love this play. At the beginning of the week, I like the Cardinals, and the more and more things have gone on, more bettors and handicappers that I respect have been on the Dolphins. I don't trust it, but I get why you don't trust the Cardinals on the road here down in Miami. I'm pretty sure there's a historic trend too that they don't play well in Miami. Sharp money, big money on the Dolphins here. 47% of the bet, 64% of the money on the Cardinals. Action Network expert on the Dolphins. Action Network expert taking the points, the 4.5 with the Cardinals. Lay it on me, boys. What do we got?
Man, I just watched this line move out. It's sitting at 4 right now. It went at 4.5 for a little bit. It was down at 3 earlier. You got the news Tua coming back. I don't think they'd put him back out there unless he was healthy. They're probably going to try to keep him out of trouble today, keep him getting banged up a little bit there. I just feel like this is a spot for the Dolphins. They're all going to be excited. Tyreek's going to be ready to go, getting his quarterback back. They've been looking at some real bad quarterback play for the Miami Dolphins. Getting Tua back out there, I feel like going to elevate them to another level. And we know the Cardinals aren't a great team, man. They got a lot of athletes out there, and they do a younger group, but not a great team. And they've shown some ability to play real bad at times. Now you travel across the country. That's a tough spot right there. I love the Dolphins right here, man. Anything under a touchdown, I think you're okay.
I took Cardinals. Unfortunately, I got them at 3.5. Line's now moved out to 4. I think 4.5 some places. So, I mean, if you look at the line movement, it's pointing in the direction of what Cricket thinks with the Dolphins. But the Dolphins defense for me, they haven't faced very good quarterback competition, and they're still ranked in the lower half against the pass, and they're ranked like 30th against the run in DVOA. So, I think Cardinals defense isn't anything to come home about either. But at the end of the day, I think that there's a little bit of hype behind Tua coming back, and I think Kyler Murray is going to make some plays, be the better quarterback today. So I'll take Arizona in the points.
You're forgetting Call of Duty just came out, bro.
It's all good.
There's a real thing to that. That guy loves that shit.
Maybe he's hype.
Probably
we got to figure out if he's a Zombies fan or not. If he's a Zombies fan, then yeah, they're screwed.
Screwed. Yeah, you can get lost in that for hours.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You guys got any props or anything you like in this one?
Tyreek Hill over.
I was saying we're gonna finally see Tyreek get some yards.
Yeah, Tyreek over.
I bet you don't even get a value on it this week.
I'll tell you what I like. Hold on. Let's find Tyreek's longest reception. Because it don't matter what it is. He's gonna have like a 70-yard touchdown today. Let's see if I can find it on over here on the.
I wish I could find a bet that said first play of the game, Tyreek Hill touchdown.
They don't even know how to set those up. They don't want to take a chance when they know it's possible.
First offensive play of the game.
Tyreek Hill, longest reception over 27.5 yards. Lock that in.
That's pretty deep.
He's going to catch a 75-yarder. He's going to double that. He's going to catch a pass worth double that.
All right. Going to clip that out.
I don't know why I keep doing
Kyler has only started 2 games on the road on short rest in his NFL career. 2021, 30-12 loss to Detroit. In 2020, it was a 28-21 loss in Seattle.
We love that.
So he sucks.
Both those cover the 4. We love it.
Tyler's not a QB. You usually want to fade as an underdog. He's 28, 17, and 2 ATS as a dog in his career. Damn.
Quit reading those.
He's got his dog. He got a dog in him, man.
Just read the bad stats and don't flip it to the other side. I don't need to hear all that.
Chargers will travel across the country on short rest after facing the Chargers on Monday Night Football. Teams traveling from Mountain or Pacific time zone to Eastern on short rest are 33, 43, and 3, or 43% since ATS since 2003. There you go.
Okay.
Dolphins are 0-3 ATS at home this season.
They're due.
Mike McDaniels is 20 and 22 ATS in his pro coaching career.
He's what?
20 and 22 ATS
overall.
Yeah, not 24, 22, 20 and 22.
He's had to play half those damn games without a starting quarterback, though.
That's not true. He's with Tua. He's 17 and 16 ATS. Without Tua, he's 3 and 6 ATS.
Yeah, well,
and those 3 quarterbacks that he used, they played those 9 games with, was Teddy Bridgewater, Tyler Huntley, and Skylar Thompson.
Solid crew.
It's piecing
in the 9
together
games
right
without
there.
Tua, they were scoring 21 or less in 8 of the 9 games.
What about the 33 with him?
It doesn't say.
Of course it doesn't. Well, go Dolphins. Moving on.
All right, moving right along. All right. We got Falcons and Bucks, your Buccaneers here. I'm trying to see what by the way, do either of you want that? I'm guessing, Crick, you want the Dolphins as a contest pick?
I thought I already had them.
No.
I don't.
What you have.
Yes,
you have the Broncos, the Niners, the Rams, and the Chiefs.
I want the Dolphins instead of the Broncos. I mean, not the Broncos. Don't change the Broncos. Don't change the Broncos. I want the Dolphins instead of the 49ers.
Change the Broncos.
No, don't change the Broncos. I'm going to pile on
those. 11 now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Don't change that one.
All right. Who do you want? You want the Dolphins? The Fins?
The Fins.
Okay.
The old fish.
Okay. Let me back that up. Steps, I think I got yours in here too, right?
Yeah, but I need to switch. Cardinals, you need to update that line.
Yeah, and I need to update the Panthers line too.
I'm taking Panthers out, putting Cleveland in.
Attaboy, Steps.
Wait, Steps, you're on the Cardinals? And you didn't even give us a handicap.
What?
Did you give us a handicap on this game?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
You weren't listening.
I was not listening.
It's all right.
My bad.
Yeah, you did. You were listening. Your reply was Kyler Murray. You were in the chat. You were in the chat talking about the Raiders, and then someone mentioned Rob Kahn mentioned Kyler Murray, and then that was your response because I said that I thought Kyler Murray was going to make some plays today.
Ah, that's right. That's right. See, I was listening.
This fucking guy.
All right, so we want to take the Panthers out of here?
God, you got me Colts at 5. Ugh.
Wait, what? I got you Colts at 6.
Okay, good.
Those are the updated ones when you look down there.
Okay.
Who do you want?
Did I say I was going to put in? Oh, Browns.
Yeah.
God, y'all are going to drink that Kool-Aid on those damn Browns.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Even if we go down with this ship.
Hey, swap the Chiefs and the Ravens for me.
Jeez, man.
I have the Bucks in there, but I still don't. I don't. That's just there,
dude. I don't know.
I think we're about to talk about that game next. Let's go.
Tell us Steps.
I mean, this is just a nasty spot for the Bucks. I mean,
let me lay this out real quick before you talk about all these injuries. We got sharp money, big money on the Falcons, who are laying 2.5 on the road here in the Bucks, who just beat the Bucks 2 weeks ago. Thursday Night Football, 61% of the bets, 69% of the money on the Falcons. Late on the Steps.
Yeah, Cricket will probably be able to tell you a little bit more about his Bucks, but yeah, I mean, they've got a plethora of injuries. All that's left really on the offensive side is Baker at this point. I mean, you got Irving's, a little bit of a shining star, but losing Evans, losing Godwin, that's going to be a little bit too much. Everybody's probably thinking that. It's the only reason why I would put Tampa Bay even in consideration. That's why I put them in there, because I think it's the ugliest play of the week. And has the line even moved, Cricket?
That's what I'm saying, man. I think that earlier in the week I was like, don't bet the Bucks because I was the injuries and all that stuff. But seeing the line not move out and you got a lot of public money on the Falcons right here, thinking it might be a game where Baker just takes over. I do like Kate Otten over 4.5 receptions in this game. I think he's going to be a key piece. I think he had 7 last week. Had a good game out there, looked pretty good. And without Mike Evans and Chris Godwin on the field, you're going to have to look to a guy that Baker that he kind of trusts. And he kind of started building rapport with Kate Otten there. So I expect him to be involved in the offense today. Try to open up some of that running game with some of the mid-range crossing routes and things like that. So good athlete, a guy that can be a red zone target there. So I like him either over his fantasy points or over his 4.5 receptions today because I think he's going to be really involved in that offense. But seeing this line not move out, even with all the injuries and stuff like that, man, it would scare me if I was the Falcons better.
Yeah, and it's a division game. And
yeah,
I mean, if you really think about the Falcons and the way their season's gone, it's not like they've been dominant in their wins. I mean, a lot of their wins have come from luck at the last minute, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that line tells you which side to take, and that's the only reason why I think that this is more of just a sharp play.
Good teaser spot for the Bucks, I think.
Up to 8.5.
I think so. We love those teasing the 8.5 down to 2.5, teasing 2.5 up to 8.5.
I think I like McLaughlin.
Kicker.
Yeah,
over on
I'm trying to see what his kicking prop is real quick.
Lay it on us.
I think there's going to be some weather down there, though. What'd you say?
Lay it on us. You told us if we had a prop, we need to dig in.
I'm digging in right now. I'm looking up the odds. I want to know the odds. Tampa Bay over 1.5 field goals is -118. I like that. I feel like it should be around -160.
Looks like on Prize Picks, it's not a devil or a goblin. I figured it was around somewhere.
Good because oh man, Younghoe Koo is -159. Yeah, that's not. I feel better taking McLaughlin than I would taking the Atlanta kicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always feel better about that. You probably take them both in this game.
I don't like Koo's range. I mean, he is solid inside of 50 yards, but
he can boom some deep ones too.
The only thing I would like, the only reason why I would like Koo would be because that Tampa Bay defense usually bends don't break at home.
Yeah.
So
that's one thing. I think
you should get the opportunities.
Yeah, in that game, you could probably take both those kickers over the 1.5 field goals right there.
I like old McLaughlin though.
What's the total sitting at in that one? 46. So it's kind of a weird total right there, but that's the only thing that scares me. If it was at like 41.5 or 42, I'd love both the kickers over.
Falcons have covered 2 straight games in Tampa Bay entering this contest. First time they've done that since 2010 to 11. Let's see. Atlanta, in its franchise history, has never covered 3 straight games on the road against the Bucks.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all see the line move. There's something weird here. And Baker's a gamer, and there's still some other guys out there. I mean, there's going to be some guys step up. Guys like Sterling Shepard. Like I said, Kate Otten. You'll see probably Rashad White, Bucky Irvin catching the balls out of the backfield, trying to, sure up that passing game some. But I mean, Baker's a gamer, and the line not moving feels weird.
Who was the slot receiver last week? 15, I think, number 15.
Which
for the Bucks. He's a rookie, I think. He's gonna have to step up. His name's escaping me. You should know though. Come on, Cricket.
The rookie. I mean, man, hell, there's only 11 million names we got to remember with all these teams.
This is your team.
He's probably caught 8 balls all year.
I'll tell you who it is. I will tell you who it is.
What are you looking at, Will?
I'm getting stuff pulled up for this Chiefs game.
You love the Chiefs.
We got Rob Kahn, who likes the Raiders to win outright, and I'm going to try to convince him not to do that.
He wants the Raiders, don't he, man?
He does. He does. All right.
You talking about McMillan?
Yeah.
McMillan?
Jalen McMillan.
Oh,
young guy, man. Played at Washington College. Yep. Ooh, man. That's great. That's cool. Play with Michael Penix Jr. I know Michael Penix Jr. is not playing for the Falcons, but they'll probably high-five each other anyway.
They'll get to see each other.
Yeah, they'll probably high-five each other, give each other a hug.
You guys like anything else in this game? You guys got any player props or anything like that with this one?
I like the K. Dotton over receptions. That's it.
All right. K. Dotton over receptions. What do you have the numbers?
Over 4.5. I already said that
Oh,
once,
okay.
but you weren't listening again.
I was listening. I was you got to say it multiple times because new people hop in. You know, can't assume the listener's been watching the whole time. You know,
Steps, help me out here. Didn't I say that 4 times?
Yeah.
Thank you.
5th time's a charm, man.
Next game.
We've got I've got a contest play in this one. The Titans and the Lions. Lions lean 11.5 to 12, depending where you're at. Action Network expert taking the Lions. 90% of the bets and 96% of the money is laying it with the Lions. Oh boy, what could go wrong? Here's why.
Who's retarded now? Yeah.
That's right. Here's why I like the old Titans. There's a thing in sports gambling. When you're on an island and you're all by yourself and everyone's against you, and then you lose and everyone's pointing at you, laughing at you, calling you names that aren't appropriate to say on the internet anymore, that's when you want to hop right back on that team that embarrassed you. That's where you want to it's disgusting. You're ready to swear them off and never bet them again. Titans got embarrassed last week by the Bills. I know you're getting ready to play something. Hold on. They got embarrassed by the Bills last week. They still they have the 4th best defense in the league, statistically. Bad game against the Bills last week. Can't fault them there. But if you're ever going to back a team that embarrassed you, this is the spot. You're catching 12. Lions, if they're ever in a flat spot, this has to be it. They just beat the Vikings in a really close game after blowing out the Cowboys. And what have they got on deck next? They got a Monday Night Football game against the Packers. Do you ever think they're going to be a little sluggish or a little overlooking a team? It's going to be the terrible Titans here with the 1-win terrible Titans. And the terrible Titans, who only have 1 win, I don't think we're going to get them flat because you're not going to come flat when you only have 1 win and you just got embarrassed by the Bills. So I'll gladly take the 12 points with the Tennessee Titans.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
I knew something was coming.
Something. I can't endorse this, Will. I can't. I don't know what.
That's okay. I don't need
I
you guys.
understand.
I just told you I'm going to be on an island by myself.
You know, when you talk about the Sharps getting too cute, trying to be too sharp and all this stuff, what have you seen out of the Tennessee Titans that tells you they should be able to keep that within 4 touchdowns?
They got the 4th best defense in the league. That's what I've seen.
They're on the field all the damn time, though. They're going to get tired, bro.
No, they're not.
Here's what I will say. Will Levis isn't playing, so maybe less turnovers.
That makes me feel better about my pick. I didn't even realize that yet.
You know what I'm saying? Mason Rudolph is their quarterback, I think.
I actually don't mind.
He played last week, too.
I know. Against the Dolphins, right?
100.
Did he play against the Dolphins or no?
No, it wasn't against the Dolphins. He wound up coming in late. Maybe somebody came in late. Will Levis wound up going out of that game, getting hit, beat up, whatever they sucked in that one too. Last week they played the Bills, right?
I don't remember. I just don't see how anyone would want to back either side of this game. I don't like this game.
I think you just liked it. I think we're just overthinking. The line keeps moving. Now, what's the numbers on this one, Will?
11.5.
No. On the action numbers.
Oh, 90% of the bets, 96% of the money are on the Lions.
And the sharp money on the lines too?
It didn't say. What did it say? It said there was no signals other than Action Network.
No sharp money in this game?
No. How can there be when there's 96% of the money on the big home favorite?
Yeah, I know. That is gross. That doesn't make me feel great about it. But at least the line's moving the right way.
You know what's funny is last week in the look ahead lines. So before last week's game played, I took the Lions at -9.5, and then I rebet the Titans at +12.
It's a 10-point win for the Lions.
Yeah, I'm hoping for a nice little 10-point, 11-point maybe. What
11. We'll go with 11. You get the weird 11-point.
I would love a last-second touchdown, or where a team kicks a field goal for no reason at all, but it helps them cover the game. If the Titans just come in to kick a field goal at the end of the game, it's pointless. You're going to lose. But it brings it down to 10.
Yeah, that's totally good.
Why? It doesn't make
cover for the boosters.
That's right.
Oh man, I can't endorse this one, man. Good luck to you, buddy.
Yep.
Thank you. I'll be on my island all by myself.
You got a prop you like this one?
No, I've got enough on this one. You know what I mean? It's like I'm already there.
That's fair. That's fair. Maybe Jared Goff throw an interception or something. Maybe.
I was just thinking that. Maybe Goff INT. That might actually not be a bad pick. Let's see that one. Let's see.
Or don't
do that.
Jared Goff under his 1.5 or half a rushing yard or something.
Don't do it. Maybe that. I would do his under half rushing yard.
No, that dude's gonna do a random scramble and screw everything. Every time I have never won. I'm like Trent. When Trent tries to bet an AD prop, he's 26-1, right? Going back to last season. That's me, except for it's only been like 3 times. But every time I go under on Goff, he blows it out of the water.
It doesn't take it. It's not hard for him to blow it out of the water. He had one run for 9 yards and he blew his total out of the water. It's always
passing,
at 1.5.
Passing interceptions. Oh my God. I like it. Jared Goff over to have an interception plus 141. Mason Rudolph is minus 173.
Oh man.
Let's just stay away from the props, everything. Let's let you be on your island and let's move on from this game.
I think Amani Hooker's going to catch it too. I think he's going to catch it, and that's 8-1.
Oh my goodness.
Amani Hooker interception. First play of the game, 8-1.
It's totally happening in the first quarter.
What's the next game? What is the day? What's the next game, man?
Next game is the Packers and the Jags. I think you guys got something on this one. Jags are 4-point dogs at home against the Packers. Sharp money, big money. Action Network expert on the Jags here. 17% of the bets, 32% of the money back in the Jaguars at home. The Jaguars playing back-to-back games in London and coming back home, not taking a bye. They're crazy. They're crazy. Yeah. Is this why you guys like the Packers? Lay it on me.
It just doesn't make any sense to me, man. Packers playing pretty good football right now. You talk about it being over in London for 2 weeks right there, and you haven't seen a lot of the Jaguars. It should make you feel very good about them. I know they beat your Patriots up last week, but the hell, they even got down 10-0 in that damn game. So they're not playing great football right now. I think Doug Peterson's a dead man walking, and Trevor Lawrence obviously is not the answer for this franchise like they thought he was going to be there. Tank Bigsby's played kind of well, man. Brian Thomas Jr., the young receiver's a stud.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't trust this Jaguars team, man. And the Packers playing right now, they got a lot to play for, playing in a good division, can't afford to drop many games. So I don't think you're going to see a lack of focus from a lot of these NFC North teams, man.
I did not take a side here, just because I'm not sure what to expect from the Jaguars. Like Will said, coming back from London, not even getting a bye. After that, having to jump right back into things. Not sure I trust Green Bay's defense as well. So that's another reason why I'm not going to take a side here. But I do have a prop that I do love here. So
what is it?
Jordan, it's a demon too. Jordan Love over 2.5 touchdown passes. Now, that's pretty. I mean, that's what it's set at.
That's bull move, Cotton.
I mean, go to Prize Picks. It's not 1.5. You don't have to up it to 2.5. It's set at 2.5.
Bull move, Cotton.
It is, but the Jags rank last against the pass in DVOA. They're 30th.
This is true.
So they're bad against the pass, and Packers with Love is probably a top 5 offense. And then as far as his touchdown numbers go, he's thrown 2, 3, 4, and 4. So he's thrown for 4 2 games. He's thrown for 3. So this hitting 60% of his starts. So I like that prop. I think you get it like plus 195 or something like that. Plus 175 probably right now. It's come down a little bit. So that's why I love it.
All right. I like
Demon Prize Pick. Cricket, you should love it. It's a demon.
Demon. Little
I ain't
devil
lie to you,
demon.
man. That time I wasn't listening. Who are we talking about?
Jesus, man. Come on. He's talking about Jordan Love.
Yeah, I love Jordan Love. Bet him. All of it. Put all the money on
Rob Constance, Love INT. I like that. Love throws way too many INTs. I like that.
He's going to throw a lot of touchdown passes today.
I got some scary stats for you on this game, by the way. The Jaguars and the Patriots this week will be the 25th and 26th team to play a game on 7 days rest or less coming off an international series game. Those teams are actually 16-8 straight up, 3-11 ATS in their next game. 15 of those 24 teams were tied or trailing at the end of the first quarter in their next game. Overall, the 93 teams to play a game directly after an international series game, no matter if they had a bye or not, 58 were tied or trailed, while just 35 led the game. That's just at any point in the game. I think Jags first half might be a play.
Go ahead.
See that.
I think Jags first half might be a play. Let me see. Hold on.
Ooh, Jags money line first half.
Let's see what we get on that.
I do kind of like that, dude. I think the Jags are going to find a way to screw it up. Lines moved down to 3.5 over on DraftKings.
First half, Jags are plus 2.5 at -105. The money line is plus 145 over on.
Ooh, I'm about to bet that money line right now.
I took Dubs touchdown score, parlayed a couple of things too with him, his yardage with Love's touchdown. So
I kind of feel like this is better. If you think, listen, if the Jags are going to be tied or leading at half, it's going to be because they scored some points, right? Packers are going to put up some points, right?
Oh, yeah. I think so. I think it'll be some point score for sure. What is the total in this one?
The total is 49.5.
Oh, yeah. They're going to score some points in this one.
So I think instead of taking the 2.5 or the money line with the Jags, I think you just bet Jacksonville Jaguars team total over first half 9.5 points. It's -155, but still.
A lot of juice, but can you outline it any? No, you can't do that.
I can't do that.
They usually don't let you do that in the halves anyway.
No.
just listen to me here.
I'm listening.
I'm just saying, just listen to me. I said,
I'm listening.
Jordan Love. That's how you're going to do it.
I'm with you. I like that. I hope he does. I hope he throws for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns. What about
I'm just trying to give the people every little angle they can get, man. Jordan Love to throw an interception is -127. He actually is favored over Trevor Lawrence to throw an interception today.
What about Travis Etienne, first touchdown score, man? He's been quiet and banged up. I know they've been running with Tank.
I don't think he's going to get the volume. They love Bigsby, man.
That's what I'm saying, but I feel like Bigsby probably going to be the starter, man. You see a lot of times, we talked about it last week, you see a lot of times these running backs, the starter will run all the way down there and you get inside the 10-yard line and they're gassed because they've been in there the whole series and wind up throwing the backup in. We know Etienne's a serviceable. He's a good football player. He's been banged up, but he was normally the starter on this team, man.
Dubs first touchdown score is plus 1,100.
Who's this?
I think if you
Romeo.
like that, I think you got to go over on Etienne's longest reception instead of first touchdown score. Because if they get down to the red zone, they're going to go with the bigger guy that's been having more success.
Yeah.
Unless where he gets exhausted. But if Etienne gets it, it's going to be probably because they're driving and he catches a swing pass and ends up busting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What is his longest reception?
I'm looking. I don't think I have those on here.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't.
I usually find those over on
Yeah, BetOnline doesn't have those because they hate me.
I'll see if I can find it here.
His receiving yards at least starts at. I don't even have those.
They don't have him listed on the longest reception.
See, they know it's going to happen.
It's a winner.
You know, like 70% of the time when we say something like that, it does actually come home.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't lose them all. Unless you're mean.
All right. Anything else on this game?
Nope.
By the way, Patriot, who's not here, Tisk, he does have the Packers as well.
Called out.
Yeah, what's he got?
He's got the Packers.
No, I mean, tell us all his. What's he on?
Oh. He had the Vikings. Loser. By the way, he's leading our contest.
I'm gonna catch him.
Steps is right there behind him, though. Steps, I didn't know you've been coming back.
Yep. I had to recover from your freaking. Just think if you would.
My what?
The week where you didn't put my picks in.
I put your picks in every week.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I have.
Cricket.
You went 0-4-1 1 week. That's not on me.
How impressive is it that I'm right on his tail then? But yeah,
I just gave you props, man, and you just decided to attack me.
Fair. He did give you props.
1-0 this week. I'm just saying what could have been. I could be in first place.
Give my fucking hat. Damn, actually.
Yeah, that's what I just did to you.
That's what I just did to you. Step.
I'm like, look, you gotta shut the fuck up. You that plays over.
That is funny. That is funny.
Well, we're 1-0.
I'm doing great betting the NFL this season. I'm doing terrible in contest play. I need to step it up.
I'm up 15 units in NFL.
Not a baby. I'm proud of you.
Let's go.
God, I'm gonna have a full bankroll again once this election's over. Can't wait for that. What do we got? 10 days left?
Only because you haven't bet on the main.
It ain't even that long.
Main event.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is 10 days.
You haven't put your money on Trump yet.
Look at Crick. We're back up to 1,100. We're creeping right back up there. Let's go, baby. That's just this account. That doesn't count my bet online stuff. Let's go.
Let's go. Making money.
1,100 in the green. I like it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Or that in the black is how I should say it.
Right? In the black. Yeah, I never understood that.
Because it's never mind. We don't need to get into it.
Yeah.
We'll just leave Cricket in the wondering about that. Ooh, Steps, tell me about your Colts versus the Texans this week. Texans -4.5. Colts catching 5.5. This was 6. Got you at 6 in the contest. You're welcome. Sharp Money and Action Network expert on the Colts here. 79% of the bets, 80% of the money on the Texans. I think this is crazy. I see why it's come down because this is just one of those weird division games. It doesn't matter how good or bad either team is. It ends up being a wild ride. If anything, I'd just bet the over, you know?
No. Colts historically matched up well against the Texans on the road. 10-1. That one loss was Matt Ryan at the helm. Texans playing without Nico Collins. Colts are getting Jonathan Taylor back. And obviously Houston hasn't been great against the run. So hopefully Taylor behind that offensive line of the Colts. And CJ Stroud is a favorite, 3-8 against the spread. This is a big division game as well. Colts are 1 game back. Texans took the first game of the matchup. So obviously Richardson hasn't been great. You know how I feel about that. His freaking completion percentage is god awful. But I think that, the injuries for the Texans, this being a division game, the historical 10-1 against the spread on the road against the Texans. I just love the Colts here in this spot.
Yeah, I think you're right. By the way, good morning, Patriot. We were just speak of Patriot, and he arrives. We were just talking about run down the picks, and was saying that you have the Packers today, so that's one of your contest picks.
What's up, Patriot?
Richardson INT.
Probably.
Patriot says none of it's true. It's absolutely true. You do have the Packers today.
I think the Colts, the run game. I think they're going to run the ball over the Texans.
Run the ball, the over. Man, that seems like a low total, 45.5.
Because the clock's going to be running. Ain't going to be throwing the ball much.
You think so?
I don't know. We'll see. I just think that, all the trends kind of line up.
I kind of like over in the first half. It's at 23.
And the fact that the lines come down to 5, even though that's not really a key number.
Yeah, nothing key. It comes off a 6. 6 is a semi-key number,
Yeah. Well, it was 6.5 too, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like that over in the first half there. But, Crick, what do you got in this game, the Colts-Texans? Low total of 45.5, especially when this game, what was it, 32-29 or something like that? Or
29-27? That's what I was thinking. With this score, I kind of like the under. Kind of feels
What's up, hey Zealot? It says, sup, morning, fellas. Good morning to you, sir. How we doing? By the way, speak of Patriots in the chat.
Good morning to you fine folks. Good to see y'all, man. I don't know. I've kind of got a weird feel about the under, but I think I'm kind of just staying away from this one, dude. Like you said, it always kind of plays weird in this division. What's that?
I have over 48 in this game, and it's now at 45.5. Good pick by me last week. Good pick.
Yeah, that's why they play the game, though.
Stupid son of a beep.
Yeah, SMU let us down. SMU should have lost that game straight up last night.
Hey, we're not talking. We're all things football right now in the professionals area. All right.
He said he sucked in college football. I'll just let him know it happens.
It does happen. It does happen every now and then. Some of you guys. I tried to tell you taking corn. Corn was the way to go, but we cashed that first half plus 14.5. Didn't even need the 14.5.
Pittsburgh came over to Buku yesterday, and he was like, he's a Nebraska fan, mind you. He's like, I am so glad Nebraska was not winning on the money line at halftime.
They covered, though. I won my bet.
They did. But he was like, he got over there, and he was like, I am so glad they were not up on the money line. He was like, I don't know if that would have been tolerable. I was like, you get used to it.
Yeah. I probably would have forgot about it.
Because he was like, I don't care if he clips me out. He can put me in the clips. I was like, he will.
Nah, I'll forget about
it. Yeah, I don't really have an opinion on this one. Good luck to your Colts, Steps. Your Papa Steps was in here the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He told us to. I'm pretty sure he told us to take the Colts this weekend.
He's built himself a little life down here so far. He's been hanging out the senior citizen community, eating lunch there. He's got a lady friend already. Man, he didn't waste any time on the lady friend.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
I love that, dude.
He's been hanging out at the bars, watching football.
Yeah.
I'm
Proud of him.
Hey,
Let's go, Papa Step.
Speaking of live your best life, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Texans, I wanted to ask you guys about this because I saw this yesterday. The Texans or I guess in December, are going to they play 3 games in a 10-day span.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are tough games too.
Where am I going to fade them in the contest if I'm still alive? Chiefs game or the Ravens game? Well, I can't take. I think I've already used the Ravens.
The Chiefs game, if you had to, but I think
Whatever's going to be gross when they lose to the Dolphins and win both those next 2.
You would think that they get up for the Chiefs, but I don't know how you can get up.
They're on the road
that many times for like that. That's a crazy.
That's why I think the Ravens is a tough spot, man.
I already used the Ravens in the contest.
That game's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's a Christmas game.
Okay, is that when Netflix is starting their games? Do they have any before then?
They have a couple.
Okay.
I don't know when.
I was just wondering if I was screwing up and they were putting games on Netflix every week and I was just like missing them.
They're just Netflix is going to have WWE Raw too. They're starting.
Yeah, it started the first of the year.
Yeah. So Netflix changing the game. I have
to
go
back. If Netflix gets into live sports, all those other streaming platforms are done.
They're in trouble for sure.
Because Netflix is king of the streaming business.
Yeah, but there's a lot of these other streaming services got pretty good grasp now. Peacock's coming up, dude.
They do, but they haven't been around and don't have the freaking funds that Netflix has. Netflix was in trouble there for a while, but then everyone decided the thing that helped Netflix was everyone decided to branch off and go do their own thing. And Netflix is like, oh, okay, cool. And they were the first ones to stop making so much, exclusive, make their own shows and movies. They kind of stopped that because they're like, yeah, this is way too expensive. It's just cheaper for us to license. We can license out Friends, pay out the ass for it, but we're going to get millions of people watching it because people come back and watch the old stuff
over and over again.
And over. They're like, this is way easier than trying to come up with something new. I'm still pissed that they canceled Marco Polo. You ever seen Marco Polo on Netflix?
I did watch the first season of it, man.
I can't believe they ended it after 2 seasons because not enough people were watching. And the way they ended the second season, it was like, oh my God, here we go.
I tell SD14, man, I've seen a show that stopped in 2019 and they've got 2 seasons. I won't even watch it, bro, because I know they're about to leave you on some crazy cliffhanger and something. There's no way.
They did that with the show The Glades too back in the day. That one was a fun.
I like this one called Wayward Pines, man. It's a good one. And it was 2 seasons. They leave you on a crazy cliffhanger. And I'm like, now I'm going to spend the rest of my life wondering what happened to these people.
When we get Uncle Bob back on the show, I got to ask him if he's seen the latest. I'm watching season 3 of Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix.
Okay, that's supposed to be good too.
Oh, it's a good show.
I like the movie, but I haven't seen the show.
Yeah, I can't. It took me a while to get into it because I loved Matthew McConaughey as the guy.
Dude, that's why I'm saying it's hard. Yeah,
this guy's way different, and I'm like, God, you seem clunky and whatnot. But he's more like the actual character in the books, I guess, or whatever the series, whatever it is. And I'm like, man, McConaughey killed it though. But there's a scene in the second episode that we watched last night, and I want to ask Uncle Bob about it. He's not flipping the key witness on the stand. It's not going his way. So he goes, Your Honor, can I go talk to my client for a second? And he has this client attack him in the middle of the court, and he has these fake blood caps, so it makes it look like he just decks him and starts beating him up, right? And he's just looks like he's bleeding all over the place. But what happened was he did that in front of the jury. And the judge goes, yeah, I gotta call this a mistrial. They're prejudiced against him now. So it wasn't going his way. So
let's go.
Yeah. Bro. So you only get one shot at that, but it helped him. I want to see if Robert's ever seen something like that.
They probably couldn't afford McConaughey for 10 episodes this season.
No,
that'd get expensive.
No, but we're here to talk about sports steps. Quit getting us off track.
Yeah.
Ravens, Browns, sharp money, big money, Action Network expert on the Browns plus 8.5. I got them at plus 9 in the contest. 17% of the bets, 25% of the money is on the Browns in this one. We got a little crossfire action at Steps and I versus Cricket in this one. Let me start it off. All right, let me start this one off. Here's my handicap on this. Jameis Winston starting. First drive, he had one drive, 11 plays, got a touchdown. That offense had some life last week. All right. Yeah. Ravens, they've been in some tough games here lately. They're on a roll, don't get me wrong. But, this game is always ugly and gross in Cleveland. Cleveland's defense still playing damn well. I don't think even with a disappointing season, the Browns, I think they get up for the Ravens. This is a AFC North rivalry, right? They're going to get up here for this one, and especially since they've been playing, the Ravens have just been killing everyone. But I do think my main handicap on this, I do think this team has some life with Watson being out and Jameis at the helm, and the offensive play caller Stefanski has given it up. Some other dude is going to be calling plays. So now I got a new quarterback, new offensive play caller. We're going to see some different things from this Browns offense, and I think the team is going to be a little bit motivated knowing that, hey, we don't have Watson back there just sucking it up. So give me the Browns.
It's Ken Dorsey.
Points.
Calling plays.
Ken.
Yep.
From Barbie.
I don't know. Maybe they're also getting Nick Chubb back as well. So
they got him back last week.
Nicholas Chubb.
Yeah, I'm just saying, as far as them getting in, Wyatt Turner, he's back as well. Yeah, I agree with you there, Will. And the Ravens just been on too big of a roll here. They've scored 25 points in 5 straight games. So I wish
someone would have told me that they were going to go on a roll or something right before, when they started 0-2. I wish someone was.
You can kiss my ass.
I think first half bet is always there for the Ravens. So that's always a auto bet if you're looking to take a side here. But yeah, I think it's just even in the Browns like worst of the worst this year, they still haven't lost by a lot of points. I think 7, 4, something like that is their 3 biggest. So I think they'll cover the points here. I think they're one of the teams that can actually cover this big number as a dog this week. So, and yeah, come on, Jameis. Can't wait to see his pregame speech. In cricket, did you ever check out his postgame speech about Deshaun Watson?
I did. I showed it on the show the other morning. We pulled it up and watched it on the morning show. And we were like,
my gosh. He is a character, man.
He said, should we show it again?
If you wouldn't have ever known Jameis and you only would know him based off of him stealing crabs out of a grocery store, how could that guy steal crabs out of a grocery store?
Listen, people do dumb things when they're young, all right? That's why I never hold it. It's going to be interesting. We're talking about like it's a political time, right? Wait until our generation is starting to run for president. The internet age, because everyone's got something stupid that they did on the internet. Everyone.
True. Here he is. Jeez.
And now he has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up. And I'm going to be there for him. Because I see the way he fights. I see the way that he works. And I know who he is as a person. And that's all I have to say to address him. And now he has to overcome.
He should be a lawyer.
Bro, you see he was putting some enunciation on that.
But that's him, man.
You don't have to do your hair in that way to like fit in the grooves of the helmet. Like you don't have to do that.
Getting dubs.
Oh, eating them dubs, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what has got y'all so excited about James.
Patriot says our pick step sounds like the no triples bet.
I'm not pounding my chest about it, but I mean, listen, it's the NFL. These big dogs were covering out, right?
Steps, Cricket, why do you like the Ravens so much? You made them a contest pick.
Because I don't like the Browns. I don't.
That's your whole handicap.
What else should I have?
That's all I want to know.
They've been garbage. They've been hot garbage with the guy they paid $250 million to play. They've been garbage with him. Now we're going to put Jameis in, who literally is the only player in the history of football to throw 30 touchdown passes and 30 interceptions in the same season. I watched him do all that shit down in Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, but I don't know how y'all trust that man on that bad team.
Well, then get the fuck out of here then. Okay, see ya.
Will, I got one for you. Jameis Winston, 66% against the spread as an underdog of more than a field goal. Let's go.
Ooh, baby.
Let's go.
Ooh, baby.
Let's go.
What kind of I can't wait when we get done with this to pull up the prize picks at the end. I want to see what Winston prize picks we got. I haven't looked at it yet.
I do feel like he's going to fumble the ball.
Oh, absolutely.
One fumble.
Did you guys see that FSU quarterback sneak yesterday?
No. They did backdoor
cover,
though.
FSU, they're at like
backdoor
close to midfield. It's like their own 40-yard line or something like that. 4th and 1. I think it's like the second quarter. They're like, screw it, we're going for it. And they got that true freshman quarterback back there. They line up. He does a fake snap count, and then he stands up like he's gonna like he's like standing up to like just bark out the next instructions. The center snaps it. He's like this, fumbling it, spins around. Next, you know, he pops out of the pile and runs for like 40 yards.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see
It
that.
would make the Eagles blush of how well that play ran.
Did you see in the LSU A&M game where they were kicking a field goal and the long snapper snapped it too soon? The holder was looking back at the kicker and it hit him right in the chest. And all of a sudden, did you see that holder like roll his eyes and stuff before he went to jump on the ball? Like, that's a live ball, bro. Recover that thing up. And this guy's just like rolling his eyes, all pissed off. And you seen Brian Kelly, they're just reaming out the long snapper, bro. Be better.
Yeah.
That was a big play in the game.
Kelly.
Okay, we have to take a quick little pause here. I need it. So don't say anything during this. I'm testing something out. Our ad reads on Rumble. I emailed our guy to see. I emailed him this weekend, so he won't get back to me. Shout out to Nick until probably Monday. But like 8 of our last 9 reads I've not been getting credit for. So I'm gonna try something here, and I'm just gonna read the ad how it's supposed to be read. I'm gonna even throw my camera up on this. We'll see what happens here. Hi, everyone. You see me twice. Let's see if this works. Okay. We'll see if we get paid today. Do you enjoy the free speech that Rumble's protecting and fighting for? Our show on Rumble is only possible thanks to our viewers supporting Rumble's platform by purchasing Rumble products. Most of you drink coffee every day. That's why you have to try Rumble's 1775 coffee. It's actually some of the best coffee, and it's the same price as the coffee you buy now, but it's way better. Rumble's 1775 coffee is free from chemicals, yet rich in flavor. This is because their beans are sourced from high-altitude farms in Bolivia, handpicked, roasted weekly at their facility in Miami, and delivered fresh to your doorstep. And as believers in freedom, buying from Rumble helps fight back against woke corporations like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Join the coffee revolution and brew rebellion with Rumble's 1775 coffee. Go to 1775coffee.com, use the promo code STUDIO, STUDIO, and get a free month supply of their cognitive boosting supplement, Limitless, when you buy 2 bags of their coffee. Think about that. It's a crazy deal. And the supplement is worth more than the 2 bags of coffee. Go to 1775coffee.com and try their amazing coffee. See, the way I do it, I think is way better. I actually pull this up, show you I'm actually buying the product, all that jazz.
We got to work on this.
I'm just trying it. I'm going to see what happens if we get rejected there.
We got to talk to them.
They're going to pay us. If it goes through, it's going to be 93 cents coming our way, Cricket.
I'm just saying it's hard to. I like it way better when you're excited, man.
I know. But I read that like a professional,
You read it like a professional, man, but you didn't make me want to drink that coffee any more than you
I know.
do
That's what I'm saying. That
you made me want to. The way you read it the other times, you may want to ground those coffee beans up and snort them.
Right?
How hype you are, bro.
That's how I feel every time I open it up the night before. And I'm like, God,
that's what I'm saying, dude. But right there, I was just like, okay, well, whatever.
Bolivia, please. I don't get this play. This is like one of the top 5 picks in the Circa contest is the Bengals -2.5 hosts and the Eagles. Sharp money on the Bengals here. Action Network expert taking the Bengals, but 67% of the bets, 69 AO percent of the money is on the Eagles in this one. If there's ever a teaser leg, Eagles in this one.
I think so, man. It's starting to scare me, bro.
I'm not scared of it. This has been one of my favorite picks all week.
I have too. I'm on it, man. I'm on the Eagles. I got them on the teaser. I took them +2.5. I got the full unit on the money line and all that stuff, man. I'm on the Eagles pretty hard, but I just don't know why. I don't really understand why they're even dogs in this thing, even on the road, dude.
I don't know either. What do you think about this one?
Supposed to make you feel really good about anything. And T. Higgins supposed to be out now. I think he got hurt, injured a quad on Friday at practice or something. That guy was getting right and was looking pretty good. And that's a big reason why that offense looks so much better. Now, when you take T. Higgins out of that offense, they can focus a lot more in on Jamar Chase. I like Yosivas or the other receiver. I like him, but he's not T. Higgins. And it just feels like this offense now, if he doesn't play, and to double check, make sure whether he's playing or not. But last I heard, he injured that quad on Friday and not looking like he was going to play. And that offense was awful before he got back.
Both offenses have kind of sputtered here and there. Have trouble finishing drives too. So maybe we take a look at a field goal prop. Yeah,
McPherson and
Elliott maybe.
Yeah, McPherson and Elliott maybe. Yeah, I
can talk you guys into this one. If you want to continue the trend with the Eagles not scoring in the first quarter,
okay,
you can go under 9.5 points in the first quarter.
I like the under for the game.
Well, I'm just saying, think about it. If they struggle in the first quarter and they continue to struggle, you would need the Bengals then to score all the points in the first quarter.
Yeah. I think Eagles will probably be able to run the ball. I think that's where they're going to have their success. So, running clock. I think that I like.
We look
the
at
under.
Saquon.
48.
Yeah, I always get nervous about guys that have a big game, but then he did pull himself out of the game last week. So I like the Eagles. I like the Eagles first half money line plus 110.
Who'd they lose? They lost somebody on their line.
You're thinking of
Jordan Maleta, their left tackle.
The one Lane Johnson, right?
Philly.
Ooh, Hazel says, I'm drinking the Peaberry as espresso. It's good coffee. It's great. That's what I got right here. I haven't tried it as an espresso. I'll just drink it like coffee.
Does Lane play right tackle?
Lane plays left.
So why did it say they lost their left tackle?
I don't know.
Was he playing last week?
If Lane Johnson is not playing in this game, I am off.
It says the loss of Philly left tackle Jordan Malata.
You know what? I bet you he was in last week because they pulled the starters. Remember, they pulled the starters because they were beating the crap out of
They're
the
listing this as a key loss.
Well, I mean, yeah, you lose a backup lineman. I'm sure he fits into other spots other than left tackle.
Let me dive into this. Let me figure this out.
Jordan, Mailata.
Okay, while you figure that out, I'll read through some of these stats. The Eagles are now 1-5 against the first half spread of the season, joining the Panthers and the Dolphins as the only 3 teams with 1 ATS win or fewer in the first half of the season. That's great. Road unders with Jalen Hurts have been the way lately. Hurts is 20-11 to the under in his road career. It kind of makes me like the first quarter under, including 10-3 since the start of last season, the best mark by any QB in the NFL. Joe Burrow's NFL career, he is 63% against the spread. Entering last week, the Browns had been a thorn in his side. He is now 2-5 straight up versus Cleveland and 1-3 straight up on the road versus the Browns. After Burrow faces the Browns, he is 5-1-1 straight up, 6-1 ATS in his career. 12-7-1 ATS the game after facing an AFC North opponent.
Lane Johnson does play right tackle.
Okay. So yeah,
but they're saying that guy they got Mailata or whatever, they got him listed.
Lane Johnson plays right tackle. Why am I thinking he was the left tackle?
So they got listed on the now they do have their starting right guard that will be out today, Miki Becton. Miki. And then looks like, I mean, that Jordan Mailata they got him listed as third string on the depth chart. And they're not showing any designations. Fred Johnson is a starting right tackle. They're not showing
This is huge right here. It's going to be 58 degrees and clear. 4.12 wind is 4.12. Is it east, northeast? What's E?
East, northeast.
What is east, northeast? Like in between those two, I guess?
I guess, man. I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist.
All right.
Goddard's out today, too.
Oh, I got a bump. On National Tight End Week?
What's he doing? His leg better be amputated.
Oh, son of a...
Lost a
what
finger.
We got to do. We got to find our tight end parlay, too. You still betting all the tight ends for touchdowns?
No.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he said. Didn't even hesitate.
I can't wait to put prize picks in.
I know. All right, next play. Unless you guys got anything else on this game.
No.
I don't have anything on really anything else.
Shout out to my buddy Cole. Boots on the ground in Seattle today. He is going to be at the game. Bills at the Seahawks. I don't get this one. I have not heard a single sharp person that I listen to talk about this game. They've stayed away from it. I don't get it. Sharp money coming in on the Bills at -3. 64% of the bets, 62% of the money on the Bills. I haven't been against the Bills all season, and I love them by double digits in this game. But maybe I'm just crazy.
I hope you are. I tease the Seahawks. I hope you're nuts. I don't have a big opinion on this. Oh, it's kind of a weird game right here. You have the Seahawks who look bad 3 games in a row and then go out to Atlanta last week and just whip the Falcons right there with the cross-country travel and all that stuff. The Bills whipped the Titans. Bills look good. Played well. Josh Allen playing some good football there. You got Amari Cooper now. You'll see him probably get more involved in that offense this week. But this feels like a weird spot for the Bills. I know they're going to drop a few more along the way. This feels like it could be one of those. And Seahawks playing so well last week, being back at home in front of the 12th man and all that stuff. I just like the Seahawks. It feels weird. Yeah.
Nothing, Steps, huh? Nothing?
Nothing. You got nothing.
I told
these are your Seahawks.
I don't have anything on them. They had a big win last week against Atlanta. I just got to stay away. Bills. It's too It's too good of a matchup.
I'm
I
always
just-
zigging when I'm supposed to zag with these teams, man.
Hey, Zealot says Brock Bowers MVP tight end this season. Go Raiders. All right.
God, that'd pay half the wing of the casino.
Ooh, Patriot likes in the Sunday night football game a tie at halftime. 10-1 on your money for Dallas and San Francisco.
I'd probably bet this game if it was like a primetime matchup or a standalone like Thursday or you know what I mean, Monday. But it's just
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Sunday night
You
football.
know what I mean?
It would, yeah, it does
too
feel like
good of a matchup.
Yeah, it's gonna be it'd probably be a pretty good football game to watch. Honestly,
I'd probably just lean Seattle's way because the Bills have been so hot.
that's me. I'm just leaning toward getting the field goal at home.
Yeah.
What's
But
the
in
total
the
in this
road
game
favorites
now?
been dominating. What do you say, Will?
I'm gonna see what the total in this game is now. God, another one. Last week I
45.
bet over 47. Now it's at 45.
It's no man's land for cricket.
It is.
How can you like the,
Catching on,
the
cricket.
under in this Bills Seahawks game? Have they not seen these offenses of these two teams and these defenses of these two teams? Josh
Geno
Allen
can
should be
turn it
picking
on, though,
apart
dude.
this defense.
It's gonna be 3
And
to 3 at halftime.
He's got Amari Cooper. Full week of practice.
Yeah.
Has he thrown an interception yet?
No, that's
Yeah,
one.
we're betting
That's a
that.
prop that I like in this game. Interception.
We're betting
Josh
that.
Allen.
You're welcome.
In Seattle, man, it starts getting a little noisy out there. A guy runs just a half step off his route, isn't paying attention.
Wind swirling around.
I'm saying.
He's gonna try to force it to Cooper.
Josh Allen. See, Josh, this hasn't thrown an interception all season. He's minus
gonna-
113 to throw.
It's
an
gonna be
interception.
a pick six.
They should be
too.
giving you plus money on that. That's
I want
such a
2 plus. I'm gonna see if I can find 2 plus interceptions.
Seahawks defensive touchdown. It's gonna be a pick six.
If you got some cojones, you can go Geno under, not to throw an interception at plus 104.
No way. Don't do that. He's gonna throw the ball too much.
First play of the game. Ooh, what's that? First touchdown? Bills defense. Let's see what that is.
Here I'm telling you, take Seahawks defense touchdown, and you're over here checking the Bills first touchdown.
39-1. 38-1 if you want Seattle's defense for first touchdown.
It's gonna happen. Allen pick six on the first drive.
That'd be great.
Right?
That place would explode. If that place gets rocking already, you start the game off like that, they might be able to ride that momentum the whole game.
Yep.
Interesting.
What's up next?
Up next, we have the things in the Chargers.
Yeah,
I don't
lay
have
it
a
on
good
us.
Chargers -7, sharp money on the Chargers, 54% of the bets, 57% of the money on the Chargers. I don't really like the Chargers to get margin, but I can't trust the Saints team after we saw them last Thursday, like 10 days ago, Thursday night. They do not look like a competent football team. Say what you want about the Chargers. They don't have much of a passing game, but they opened up the passing last week and they were chucking the ball all over the place. Just couldn't. They actually, if you look at the yards, they out-yarded Arizona they should have won that game by a lot, ended up losing. They just couldn't punch it in and get points. I do like they kicked 5 field goals last week. I think they get in this time. I like that it's home. If I had to pick it, I pick the Chargers here, -7. Don't love it though, just because it is the Chargers and they could just make this an ugly, grinded out game if they want to. I'm just gonna hope they win the game.
Okay. I like I think Gus Edwards is out. So Dobbins.
Gus the Bus.
Dobbins has at least 14 carries, 5 straight games, and then 5 running backs have had at least 14 carries against the Saints this season. All 5 of them have ran for at least 80 yards and a touchdown. So I like J.K. Dobbins over in his yardage and to score a touchdown parlayed. Plus 200.
Patriots with me on the Bills, by the way, by double digits. By the way, Patriot, I want to let you know before we get Cricket's take on this game. These are your picks right now. We've got somehow you had the Vikings. I can't believe you did that. You got the Commandos. You've got Texans, Broncos, and Packers. If you want any of those switched, let me know. Pretty sure we get you a better number. No, look at that. Might have to come back and bet the Commanders. They were up to plus 2.5 at one point. Now money's come piling back on them. Now they're the favorite. When you were the favorite and you flip to a dog and you flip back to the favorite, I hope I have a stat on that.
Do you know what that means?
That means the Commandos going to win this game.
That means Jaden Daniels is playing.
He's not playing. He ain't playing.
Why would it move like that?
Because the team is actually a pretty solid team.
Yeah, they do have like I said, they've been playing well. He's not playing though.
If he's not playing, I'm taking Bears all day long.
I've already bet the Bears.
5 hour ago against Ian Rappaport says the Commanders will make a team decision on whether Jaden Daniels plays today, but sources say it's a realistic chance he does. He does against the Bears. Wow.
That's why that line's moved to there. The line moved. It didn't move to begin with, which indicated that he wasn't going to play. And now that it swung back the other way, that means he's playing.
But they've even moved it on DraftKings. They still got Marcus Mariota listed on all the categories. And
Jaden Daniels is likely to play, barring any setback before kickoff. I feel like this is just one of those like gamesmanship things, though.
No, I think it was a gamesmanship thing before because they said they said he didn't practice, but apparently he wasn't seen at practice. But Dan Quinn said he did practice, but he wasn't on camera practicing.
Either way, Patriot has them at +1.5. So good on you, Patriot. I'm proud of you.
I like the Bears.
I'm a bet.
But now that Jaden Daniels if he's playing, I don't like the Bears.
I mean, he should play. What, he just have some busted up ribs, man? I mean, as long as he doesn't have that Chargers doctor that injected Tyrod Taylor that one year, punctured his lung. As long as they don't got that guy, he should be fine.
It'd be really funny if we found out that guy was the doctor for. Yeah.
I don't think that guy's got a job.
Probably not.
What up, Dirty Reg 22? I take Washington and pick them with the Bears for as much as I like both teams. That tight end Komet for the Bears is really good. It is National Tight End Week.
Ooh, we got
to bet Komet.
Yeah, good call. Good call there, Dirty Red. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing all right.
Yeah,
Let's
I
not
mean,
get too crazy
and not Jaden Daniels.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams likes his tight end Komet.
And I'm thinking, man, that's what I'm saying. I think Caleb Williams, he's watching all this. I think these guys say they don't know the lines and stuff like that. But they're like, oh, they're saying Jaden Daniels way better than you, bro. I think we take Caleb Williams to have a big game today.
I don't know about that. I'd pump the brakes there.
Oh,
he's been too hot lately.
He's playing pretty good football, bro.
They are coming off a bye, though, aren't they?
The Bears?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because they played in London.
Yeah, last week, yeah. Yeah, they did more.
And then I think they had a bye. Cole Kmet. Oh, my. How are we not betting this? Cole Kmet to get a touchdown? What kind of odds do you think we're getting on that?
Plus 250.
Oh, wow. You're dead on. Plus 240. I thought it would be like plus 170.
No, I figured, yeah. He was, because, you know.
He's been doing well for them, though.
Oh, he's a stud, bro. And him and Caleb Williams have some really good rapport.
Cole Kmet, 2 touchdowns.
No.
16-1.
How about 1 or first touchdown score?
I'm saying we bet the 1, but I think we sprinkle a little bit on 2 touchdowns. 16-1.
What's his first touchdown? Because I think that would be a better bet than 2 touchdowns.
Plus 1,200. Plus 1,200.
Yeah.
Parlay him.
I bet all 3. I would bet all 3 of those because if he catches the first touchdown of the game, then you got a great looking shot at that second touchdown for 16-1. And if he doesn't, you already got the 12-1. Plus, if you bet him just to get a touchdown in the game, you got the plus 240 there.
Notice
my
hand the
favorite
ball.
play of the week.
DeAndre Swift.
I'm about to load up on Cole Kmet.
It's gonna be scary, Terry, getting that first touchdown of the game. Watch.
How many more games we have left?
A few.
There can't be much. We got San Francisco. That's gonna be.
We got 3 left.
Dallas
plus Monday Night Football. So let's get into those. What time are we at? Oh, we're doing good on time. I'm proud of you, boys.
This next 2 are ugly.
Panthers, Broncos. You guys in the contest have Broncos -9.
Crick
has that. Patriot has that. That is it. Looks like it's not going to be Andy Dalton. It's going to be Bryce Young. Broncos lane 11. Currently sharp money, big money on the Broncos. They are the number 1 survivor pick. They are the number 1 pick in the Circa contest. 73% of the bets, 80% of the money on the Broncos. What could go wrong? In Denver. Lay it on me, boys. Why do you like it?
Because the Panthers are garbage, dude. That's all I need to know. When Bryce Young's starting, they're going up in elevation across the country, all that stuff. You got a really, really good defense. And the Denver Broncos eat so many Uncrustables. Just saying.
That is a game changer.
Oh, goodness.
I can't. I mean, I don't know. I can't. My new strategy next year, I'm going to find that team like the Panthers this year. It may be the Panthers again next year. I'm just going to bet my survivor against them every week.
It's ugly. I don't know how you trust Bo Nix, man, to cover that big line there.
It's not really Bo Nix I'm counting on. It's the defense when Bryce Young screws up and gets sacked, fumbles, scoop and score, throws pick sixes and things like that. The defense is what I'm relying on.
I like Carolina's run defense is last in the league in DVOA. I like Javonte Williams, his over yards, and for him to score a touchdown. That's plus 185 for me.
Let's go, bro. Love that. What's up, big man?
Hi. They say what's up. They say hi.
No,
how you doing this morning, man?
Game on.
What are you gonna be for Halloween, man?
Come on.
Tell me what you're gonna be for Halloween. Who are you gonna be for Halloween?
Help me out.
Shadow.
Let's go. We talk about from Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Love that, bro.
Hasn't even seen the new movie yet because it's not out, but he loves Shadow.
Love Shadow, dude. Hey, that's a good one. Worst people liking that one, man.
Who's dad gonna be? Sonic.
Daddy be Sonic.
Sonic, dad's gonna be Sonic. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Who's little bro gonna be?
He wants me to say I'm gonna be Sonic.
Okay.
Fair enough. Who's little bro? Who's Cal gonna be?
Who's Cal gonna be?
Knuckles.
Oh, wow.
Man, y'all got a crew going.
Mommy?
Let's go.
No, mom doesn't have a costume. At least a Sonic one. We tried finding a Tails one, couldn't find it.
Hey, it's all right. You guys are gonna hold the fort down. That sounds like a good little costume contest there, man.
Heck yeah, we might even practice for trick or treating today.
Practice.
Dude.
Well, there's a couple trunk or treats.
Oh, okay.
You are
some of
dad
the churches.
You
and stuff
are
like
dad
that.
of the year. Take some trick or treating practice. Let's
So
go, bro.
What you do is you trunk or treat, and then you take all that candy and you give that candy out at the house, so you don't have to buy candy.
Yeah,
dude, that's actually a really good idea, Steps. That candy is not cheap, man.
It's not.
Heck yeah. All right, we got anything else on this Broncos Panthers game? I have nothing. I got no props or anything I like in it. I just kind of, it's an ugly game, and I'm just gonna stay away.
Defensive tutty.
Ooh. I can't you know me. This is a spot where I would love to jump on the Panthers, but
I know you would.
I'm not doing it.
I'm proud of you for not.
I know. I've at least learned with them. I haven't learned with the Titans yet, but I've learned.
I'll tell you what, I will have the smallest of sprinkles on Titans Panthers money line today, just in case.
Please do.
I'm going to do it right now before I forget.
This game is gonna be a good one. I was gonna say the Bills Seahawks game, but probably the best afternoon game, but this one I think it will get the most eyeballs, and that's the Chiefs and the Raiders. And I do have a contest play on this one. Sharp money, big money, Action Network expert on the Raiders. It looks like the Raiders are 9.5 now. Chiefs might be, you can maybe get them at 8.5 somewhere. 85% of the bet, 65% of the money are on the Chiefs. Let me check the contest real quick.
Hey, plus 3,050 for the
yeah.
Titans.
They're still minus 9.5 in the contest. I do have the Chiefs at minus 9.5, and here's why. You guys ready for this?
Seen the video of the Raiders with the market view. Is that something that you kind of compartmentalize and use when you get ready to play them?
Yeah, I mean, it's still early in the year. Kind of stuff like that happens. It'll get handled when it gets handled.
He did look pretty serious.
For those of you that couldn't hear it, they during the off season, during training camp before the season started, they had the Raiders were passing around a Patrick Mahomes Kermit, or maybe it's a Kermit dressed as Patrick Mahomes. We don't know. You know, they're kind of the same. Little doll around camp, and they were doing the voice, and they were making fun of Patrick Mahomes. Remember, the last time the Chiefs lost a game, last time they lost any game was on Christmas Day last year against the Raiders. They haven't lost since.
That's for the Raiders, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Now they get a face. I usually hate laying big points on the road, even with it being so profitable this year. I hate doing it, especially in division. But if there's ever a team that wants to get margin today, it's this Chiefs team. The last team they lost to is the Raiders. They've been seeing the Raiders make fun of Patrick Mahomes. It got brought up this week. Got brought up against Travis Kelce talking about the Kermit stuff and the last time they lost. And he was like, well, we just got to make sure we handle business today. Patrick Mahomes is like, it'll get handled when it get handled.
You know Kelce's catching a touchdown today, ain't he?
He is.
One of the cornerbacks, I don't know. One of the corners was talking shit, though. He was talking about how Patrick is nobody special.
Why do they do that?
He's just another human being. They see good competition every week.
You don't see that guy.
What you should have said is he's great. He's a 3-time Super Bowl champion.
Future Hall of Famer.
We see him every year. He's tough to beat, but we're up for the challenge.
You say all those things, give him a reason to not even be focused up. Don't even want to watch the extra film and stuff. Just be like, he's the best, man. He's the GOAT. Tom who?
I would get it if they were like 5-1 and the Raiders were looking like a competitive team this year, and they're like, yeah, okay, there's a new era around here in this AFC West, all right? New era. Walking around with my belt buckle and my cowboy boots, huh? You know what I mean? But no, Patrick Mahomes, who has thrown an interception in every single game. Bye, Bubba. Okay, you come back.
Okay. See you, Dad.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Headed to work.
Patrick Mahomes, who's thrown an interception in every single game this year. These dirty damn bookies. I was looking to bet this one. Patrick Mahomes not to throw an interception today, minus 129.
I'm betting him over.
Rat.
You
are against this team?
Might as well.
I don't like it.
He's throwing every game.
I don't like it.
You mean he's gonna have some games where he doesn't throw picks? It's probably time to get off that train.
Yeah, you probably missed the boat.
Hey,
Zealot says it was a good Christmas present last year from the Raiders. He's a Raiders fan.
Oh, I bet, man. I bet it was. That's when Aiden O'Connell didn't complete a pass after the first quarter or something, like 95 yards passing and still beat him.
Yeah. You guys got anything on this one? I'm on them. Who else is on them? Let me see.
I'll let you talk me into the Chiefs, man.
I like the Chiefs.
I'll let you talk me into the Chiefs on this. This might be the one I'm drinking the Kool-Aid with you this week, but
you do not have them as a contest pick
than the Bucks.
Do what now?
Do you think the Chiefs is a better contest pick than the Bucks?
I personally do, just because
I do. I think that the only thing that scares me is the fact the Bucks line hasn't moved out anymore.
You're right. Sticking with the Bucks.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that scares me on that, because that's just weird, man. With the your top two offensive weapons going down, and that line's still under a field goal in a division game that always plays weird. It feels. I mean, the more I look at it,
I personally would just feel better if I lost my bet, but I was backing Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? Then like I come back here tomorrow and be like, well, I took the Bucks. I'm Baker Mayfield having zero weapons. How could that have gone wrong?
We knew it. It was right there in front of us. Yeah, you're right. I'd rather back Patrick Mahomes. He'd just have a bad game. I'm gonna back the Chiefs, but I'm gonna bet him to throw an interception.
There you go.
I mean, in his defense, they just have to win the game. He doesn't have to cover.
He didn't have to cover the spread. Then they normally don't do well in this spot, man. But
they don't, which is why normally I would love to be against them. But right here, I'm like, there's too much. There's too much.
But that's the thing. Like everybody
Patrick
knows
Mahomes is petty.
Everybody knows they're bad in these spots and like how they've been the last couple of years. So when they set it this high, the books are. I feel like they're begging you to take the Raiders, man.
Mm-hmm. They know all that sharp money is coming in on the Raiders when they got them at 10 and whatnot.
The road,
Patrick Mahomes, they're petty, man. They want to make a statement.
And the road favorites have done well, but you especially look at those big road favorites.
Yeah, in division even. Like I said, all the signs point to not take the Chiefs here, which is why I'm like,
I'll let you talk me.
You got extra motivation. I'm going to take the Chiefs here.
You even wore your jersey this morning.
That's right. Let's go.
So that is a pretty dope jersey. I'll give you that.
Thanks. Got it for like $40 because it was the year before Super Bowl. It wasn't even last year's Super Bowl. It was the year before.
Doesn't even matter. Nobody knows that.
The only reason I stumbled upon this because the guy that won our contest last year, this is what he wanted. He wanted one of these. And I was like, I want one for myself too. Thank you.
I was going to say, did you buy him his jersey and keep it?
No, I bought it.
I know you said it too.
But I was like, hey, yeah, I'll get you one. What do you want? Pick any one you want. It doesn't matter. And then he's like, well, look at this one. It's on sale and whatnot. I'm like, dude, you can get the brand new Super Bowl jersey for this year if you want. And I thought. So when he sent it to me, I'm clicked on. I go, how? I go, they're about to play the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. How the hell is the Super Bowl Patrick Mahomes jersey on sale this much? Like you think it'd be full price. And then it dawned on me. I was like, oh, this is last year's Super Bowl because it had the patch and whatnot. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm chewing nicotine gum. I like this nicotine gum.
The thing about that, it's like after that Super Bowl, then it really doesn't matter because then it's the new one would have been old anyways, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So why not? And they look very similar.
Okay.
Did Colorado win yesterday?
Yeah. Like I took them up -9.5.
They cover?
Won by 11.
Had it, baby.
Bowl eligible and went over and
I had
rest in
win
peace
totals.
Rest in peace, my under 5.5 win total.
Yeah. I
For
told you.
Colorado, rest in peace. It's all right. Just bet the no triple World Series.
Man, I hope we get Colorado in a bowl game. Be fun.
Still not sold on Shador?
What about your
7-1,
Cougs
baby.
last night trying to screw that thing up?
I know.
I got bold and I took y'all. I put the half unit on it, but I just took y'all out as many as they let me. It was like 26 or something.
Did they cover the 14?
They didn't cover shit, man.
They won by 3.
They barely
Damn,
won. They
I
just
knew
scored
it.
late to even win.
I knew it. That's too many points for them to try to cover. And they ain't
I
big
tried
boys
telling
yet.
you guys, I hate them.
You told
Sorry,
me
B. McCormick. I know B. McCormick was all over them. I go, don't drink that Kool-Aid, man.
You told me the same shit the week before when they beat Hawaii like a drum.
It's Hawaii.
That was San Diego State.
Yeah, but they're on the mainland.
Just saying, I get excited about anybody on y'all's schedule. You won the Apple Cup. That's all that mattered.
Washington
Really,
State should never be a 14-point favorite.
No. Sunday Night Football, we got the Cowboys and the 49ers. This line, I felt gross because I bet 49ers -7 last week on my look ahead line. So crossing my fingers on this one. But I do have the Niners at -4 for our contest pick. You got Sharp Money, Big Money, Action Network Expert all lined up on the Cowboys. 50% of the bets, 57% of the money on the Cowboys. The best, I'm gonna stand. This is my main point for this handicap. The best thing that happened last week was not the injuries and stuff that happened to the 49ers. The best thing that happened for the Cowboys last week was that they didn't play a game. And we have such short memories. People forget how terrible this Cowboys team is, how many banged up defensive line. They weren't even good on defense when those studs were out there on defense, and they're still not out there. And I don't think it matters. As long as Trent Williams, I don't care if there's no Debo, which I think he's going to play tonight. But I don't care if there's no Debo. Obviously, Ayuk is gone. Kittle's not playing, or at least that's what they said all week long, that Kittle's not playing. I don't care. As long as Trent Williams is on that line, I'm fine. I'm good. They're going to be able to push that terrible run defense. The Cowboys, 31st in the league against the run. Yeah. If there's ever a team that can handle injuries, it's a Kyle Shanahan team who's all scheme driven, right? There's going to be people out there that we've never even heard of that are going to get who heard of Mason before this year, right? Guy just comes in, says, all right, here we go. What did he get? 3 touchdowns that first game? So yeah. This Cowboys.
I knew about him.
You okay, dude?
I guess we take Jordan Mason over his rushing yards then, right?
Yeah. I like it.
Oh yeah, I think we take him up over. Let's see. Let's take him on a
Get him
devil.
a honey. Get him a honey. He get a honey bun.
Let's get him devil over 99.5.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know what
Honey
I
bun
noticed? I noticed all that blue on the Cowboys.
On the Cowboys?
On action. Yep.
Yep.
You know what that means.
Go the other way.
We go the other way, right? That's what you say. That's when it all lines
Especially
up.
when
We
it's
go
the
other way.
public all over it.
Yeah, dude. Everybody.
Sharps, Big Money, System Play, and experts on it.
There's AK. He says, damn right steps. Damn
And why
right.
does everybody think that the Cowboys are just going to come out and be able to play with this 49ers team? I know the 49ers are banged up. I know they hadn't been able to been playing their best football, but what have you seen from the Cowboys that tells you they can even have a pulse in this game, man? Like you said, I think everybody just forgot how bad they were.
Yeah. And that doesn't even count how historically they've been bad of recent time against the 49ers.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking Jordan Mason's about to go off today.
I'm just going
That's
to
what I'm
watch this
saying.
one.
You're just going to watch it?
Yeah.
No, I'm not watching Sunday Night Football. Are you kidding me?
What tight ends do we have?
What else are we going to bet on? The World Series tonight? No WNBA
We need
finals?
We need to get those prize picks in before we go.
We do. Hold on. I want to see. Is
What's up,
Ferg
Blake?
playing? Is Ferg going to play?
Ferg? I don't know why he wouldn't.
That might be our tight end to score a touchdown in this game.
How you doing, Blake? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, my man. Let me see. Hold on. Who's the Niners backup tight end?
Niners backup tight end?
Eric Saubert.
Let's say Kyle Juszczyk.
Or Jake Tongs. Or they have a 4th string tight end, Braden Willis.
If I was Kyle Juszczyk, I'd be like, you should know. Every time George Kittle goes down, you are the starting tight end now. You're no longer a fullback.
That's right. That's right. Did you see? We got good news. McCaffrey's expected to come back week 10, so in 2 weeks from now.
I was going to say that ain't long. You said it'd be right around Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to come back a little bit before Thanksgiving, but you know what it was? He wanted to wait till after the election. That guy.
I swear that there may be some angles and all that shit.
Hey. Nope.
There totally might be something in there. What's your top? Are we done talking these games?
There's the Monday Night Football game. Do you guys have a pick on that one?
Under.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Okay. Giants Steelers. No one has that as contest pick, so we won't talk about it. So let's run through these real quick, just so everyone knows our picks. I got to fill out some. I got AK. I got to put your picks in and stuff too. AK is on. He texted me this morning or last night or something like that. AK is on. He's Team AFC today. He likes the Bills, the Bengals, the Chiefs, the Patriots, and the Dolphins.
Bills, Bengals, Chiefs, Patriots, Dolphins. Okay. I love.
Yeah, I have Eagles, Browns, Titans, Chiefs, Niners. Crick has Eagles, Broncos, Rams, Dolphins, Ravens. Patriot has Vikings, Commanders, Texans, Broncos, Packers. Steps has Rams, Colts, Bucks, Cardinals, Browns.
I have all
and
dogs.
everyone else hasn't given me their picks yet.
It's not good.
What do you give me a anytime TD score you like? Oh, you like that one? Okay, you did already. Blue.
Pull up the prize picks.
Got them ready to go, sir.
Yeah, it's the first week I like a lot of props.
Bye, Bubba.
Already
Okay,
got.
you come back.
There's your Jordan Mason.
I need my Jordan Love Devil.
You need what?
Jordan Love Devil.
Which one was it?
Touchdowns.
Where do you see it?
Passing touchdowns.
Passing touchdowns.
Yep. Over 2.5.
Boom. What do you like, Will? Give me your tight end that's scoring today, man.
Ooh, pull up all the tight ends.
Komet?
Tell you. Yeah, give me Komet. I like Komet. I like Komet scoring to tell you today.
Let's find it. Boom. There we go. Let's just put 10-piece nugget on this one.
Hold on.
10 to win 2 honey buns or 20 to 1. Jordan Mason more 99.5 rush yards. Jordan Love more 2.5 pass TDs. Cole Kmet anytime tutty.
I'll be curious, AK. Why do you like the Bengals today?
I want to know that too.
I want to know the handicap.
Isn't Love tied for the league lead in INTs with 8, and he missed 2 games? Fraud. Bum.
He is. He is.
I like the guy. I do like the guy. You gotta be careful calling people frauds and bums right now, AK.
No, you don't.
Talking about your quarterback now. I know there's no purdy slander allowed around here, but
this next one, my favorite will be Dubs over receiving yards.
Sit down, please.
Who?
Romeo Dubs.
Yep. Receiving yards.
Don't do that. Don't.
I want you to know, Steps, we're going to make it a devil. So how much do you like it?
I got it at, I like it at 48
you like
and a half.
70 plus?
No. 48 and a half. There you go. More.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Just 50 receiving yards. I hope he catches a 70-yard touchdown right off the rip, Steps.
PJ, is he tied with Purdy?
That's what you say.
Actually tied with Mahomes.
Who saw that coming? MAGA TD parlay. Mason, Achane, Gibbs, and Allen. The MAGA parlay. Look at this guy, bro.
That is funny.
I'm doing it. I'll put that in. I'm gonna
I feel like you need to do that for election week.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good election one.
I'm gonna bet it this week, okay? I'll ride with you.
Holy cow, that Packers line is coming down. I can get you guys at -3.5 now. That's not good for you guys to pick.
Do we need more legs? I have more. I'll give you more.
Give us more.
Yeah,
man.
keep throwing them out there. Man.
J.K. Dobbins, what's his rushing yards at?
I already got that one on there.
Okay.
I was picking some stuff out when y'all were talking. Here, let me see what we got here. Let's see. There's J.K. Dobbins. I put this one in while we were all talking there. So we need Cole Kmet to score a touchdown. I forgot.
Oh no.
we need that to happen. And then Drake May, more 249.5 passing yards. Tyreek Hill, more than 27.5 longest reception. K. Dotton, more than 4.5 receptions. And Jared Goff, more than a pick.
All right. Brees Hall, touchdown. Do they have that? Probably not. It's
Probably
too
for a
juiced.
green goblin.
Let's see.
Let me get back over here. We're freezing up now. Just gonna have to wait on it. I don't know.
In a minute, okay?
I don't know. It's froze up on me. It ain't working.
It ain't working.
There we go. Now it's back. It just starts freaking out. I'm telling you, dude, we're streaming. It freaks out. Like I can't even see it. You're gonna have to pull it up. I can't even see it. It's messing up on me. You're gonna have to text it.
That's all right. Mine's not working either.
All right, here we go. Maybe now. You said TD steps?
Okay, go get some for mom.
Yeah, for Hall.
Brees Hall.
It's probably not even listed because it's juiced. It was like minus 150.
I figured they would at least put him on a
goblin.
Yeah.
What about Javonte Williams?
Javonte Williams. He I want to type it in, man, but it's going to wind up screwing up and going real slow if we do that.
I don't know what
Williams.
color his jersey is.
It doesn't matter. They put some on here to they'll have dudes on the same team with two different jerseys. I'll find it. Throw another one at me.
Brees Hall over rushing yards. Oh, there's Brees Hall touchdown.
You want to do 1.5?
No.
God, you're so scared.
Just do the rushing yards. I'll just do his rushing yards.
All right, I'm still looking for Javonte Williams.
I'm not so scared. It's 2 freaking touchdowns. That's a lot of touchdowns. Do you think the Jets can? It's not that it's never happened, but I don't like the odds on 2 touchdowns for Brees Hall.
I still don't know why Javonte Williams is not on here anywhere.
That's okay. We'll just go rushing yards over Brees Hall.
On both of them?
Just Brees Hall.
Okay. You might have to give me these after steps, and we'll put them in. I might have to wrap this thing up for long too, boys.
I know we're getting ready to wrap things up.
There it is.
We're going way big. 90 plus.
What?
It's up to you.
90 plus rushing yards for Brees Hall.
Go
you
ahead.
know what I'm doing if it's up to me.
I'll just do it so then I can say you were wrong whenever it lands in between the two. Oh,
So
God.
you keep running that mouth, I'll do him 110 plus.
No.
All right. You better calm down.
78.5.
Whatever. No, we're going 89. If it's 78.5, nope, we're going over 89.5. Give me one, Will.
You cannot resist.
We
lost the first leg. I forget what it was.
Give me
Oh, it was Dubs over receiving yards.
Oh,
give me I'm looking at my kickers.
Oh, we were gonna do a Eagles Bengals kicker.
We want to do both of them?
No.
Just one. Pick one. Pick Elliott or
whichever one has
Okay, here you go, dude.
One might have a goblin.
How do they not have either one of those guys listed? Are they listening?
Are they not listed?
They're not.
Did we go McLaughlin yet? Give me McLaughlin.
Yeah, we need that one.
There you go. That's a good one.
How much, Will?
Huh?
10.
How much you want?
Throw a 10 piece on that one. I got a 4-legger I need you to put in for me.
All right, tell me.
I need Patrick Mahomes over his passing yards.
You want to go up with it or
no? We'll just play it safe. 238.5.
Oh, you don't want to pressure him, Cricket?
No, it's only fun to pressure you. I know he likes to gamble.
He knows it doesn't work.
Yeah, I know he likes to gamble. I'm not afraid of Will putting in a not scared bet.
Give me a Cole Kmet over his receiving yards, 37.5.
Can we double that one?
No.
It's national time.
I got a devil coming up for you.
All right.
Okay, go potty, buddy.
He said, "I'll be back, Dad." Cole Kmet. We'll get there. You said over? What does it say? What do you have it set at?
37.5.
We've got it at okay. There's it. Oh man. Yeah, 50 plus. 50 plus is the devil too.
No, we just want that. Then give me Dustin Hopkins over his field goals as a kicker.
It keeps taking that Romeo Doubs down. Oh no, never mind. This is a new one. Never mind. We put that one in. Who? Dustin Hopkins?
Yeah, over his. That's a devil.
I feel like every time I bet that guy's a devil every week. I feel like he never gets there. What was the last?
Yeah, but this week I think he's gonna actually have a chance.
What's your last one?
I'm looking right now. I want a touchdown to throw into this one.
I thought you had a 4-legger. I didn't know you were.
I thought I would have it by then. All right. Give me you know what? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun on this last one.
When you get Kamara as a devil for a touchdown,
give me Amari Cooper for a touchdown.
That's gross.
When do you get AJ Brown as a devil?
Who do we say? Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper. He'll be down a little ways.
Yeah. Afternoon game.
There you go.
There we go.
Throw a 20 piece on that for me.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It is. I love it.
I'd have way rather put $20 on that last one.
Milligo says on the Bengals for the last 3 weeks, I've been saying they can come back and win the North. That's my only reason. And Hurts sucks against his own coverage. All right. What did I get on that? What were the odds?
A bunch.
20 to
20, 16 to 1 or something.
It was 3 to win 330.
So, you know.
We're going to Applebee's, boys. We're going to Applebee's tonight, boys.
2 Oreo shakes and wontons.
That's not a bad lineup, though. I'm not getting too greedy there. You know what I mean? Like,
you're getting greedy.
What? Where am I getting greedy? Just because there's 4 legs?
Yep.
I didn't devil any of the other dudes.
You know, Steps is scared of it. He wants to flex
and
hit everything. He wants to flex it and all that stuff.
Oh, it's gonna hit. Hold on, real quick. I gotta do one more of these because I'm testing this out, and then we'll get out of here. Okay.
I should have been a financial advisor.
Financial advisor.
That's right.
Let's talk about our good friends over at Positive, huh?
Pause for Positive?
Here we go. If you have a dog, we've all been there. Our pup goes from full of energy to sick and miserable in an instant, and at the worst times. Then we're calling vets in the middle of the night or on weekends trying to find a clinic that will take us in. It's a terrible way to manage your dog's health, not to mention your stress levels and your monthly budget. That's why people are getting the Pet Emergency Kit by Positive. It contains critical medications and supplies that can not only keep you out of the veterinary office, but may even save your dog's life. Their kits contain critical medications like activated charcoal, styptic powder, and more. It might save your dog's life. Head over to positive.com. Use the code STUDIO to get 15% off your Pet Emergency Kit. 95 cents if that one comes through. Once again, I like how I read it. But we're testing something out. Because this is what we got to do. We got to help Rumble out, right? We love Rumble. This is like the only platform where you can actually do these ad reads as any type of creator. So we want to make sure these things are working smooth. Something's changed in the last 2 weeks because none of mine have been able to, like I said, 8 of my last 9. There was one that I did, Cricket. We did 3 of them. I think they cap you at 3 now. We did 3 of them. 1 got approved, the other 2 didn't. And we did 0 things different. You know what I mean?
I know. I don't understand either, man. I don't know. That's your word thing. You want a sweet tight end parlay?
Page says, don't take the money on the floor with a Dak rushing TD. But yes, we do want a sweet one.
Sam Laporta, 2+ TDs.
Oh, jeez. Already starting off.
How did we didn't do it? Do you still have price picks up?
Yeah.
Let's do a tight end one real quick. It's National Tight End Week.
Yeah, I put this one on DraftKings, man. Sam Laporta, 2+ TDs. K. Dotton, anytime TD. Dalton Kincaid, anytime TD. Plus 13,872.
Let's all pick a tight end. Let's each one of us pick a tight end to score today.
That's a bet. I like it.
McBride.
Ooh. I can get behind that. That guy's pretty good.
I like. Well, who are you gonna go with, Cricket?
I ain't decided just yet. Give me a second here. I have
one in mind. 3 devil tight ends. Has to be a devil.
Oh, they're all gonna be devils.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, all the tight ends are gonna be devils. Who did you
Did
say?
Njoku score one today with the famous Jameis?
No.
McBride. I don't know.
Does Otten score? That's about his only weapon for Baker.
That's what I'm saying. I like the Kate Otten, but I'm gonna take Travis Kelce, man.
That's who I was gonna go with. Okay, I like it. Throw Travis Kelce in there.
All right. I feel like we got to do Ferg or Kittle for Sunday Night Football. You know, one of them scoring.
Kittle's not playing.
You sure?
Evan Ingram's the devil.
I want Njoku.
All right, let me find him here. There we go.
What does that pay?
A bunch. 24-1. Let's just go 5 for 120.
On National Tight End Week, you're not even going to double it to 10?
I ain't scared.
Thank you.
I ain't scared.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. We tried to keep it a little bit crisper and cleaner this week, but we are not serious people.
That's fair. It's fair.
You guys have a good rest of your week. Hope you guys cash all your bets. You know, we'll be back bright and early tomorrow. I might try to do something tonight, too. I was trying to do something yesterday, but it just didn't work out. I want to try to might do another stream later today. I don't know. We'll see. Plan on watching a bunch of football. I got to find a nice little parlay to put together, too. But anyways, Steps, what you got going on today?
Football.
Just football?
Yeah.
Football? I love it.
What's your best bet today, Steps? Player prop, pick, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I like the Browns. Or no, Colts probably. Colts is my favorite pick. Browns money line is my ugliest sprinkle.
Oh,
pick.
I was going to ask you guys that. We've had too many favorites winning these last 2 weeks. Folks getting their teeth kicked in. If we are to see an upset today, what's your favorite upset? Steps likes the Browns. Not just the favorite payout wise, but you think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I like the Browns.
What do you think, Crick? What's your favorite one?
I like the Patriots.
Ooh, that's nasty.
That's the gross money line play.
That is gross. I think my favorite one that I think can happen realistically.
Yeah.
As I'm scrolling through these
My favorite
games.
bet that can happen, that I really feel like can happen, my favorite bet is the Dolphins -4.
Gotcha. I think I have to go with give me the Jags as an upset.
That's a gross one, man. But I keep looking at it. Like I'm on the Packers. I can't figure out. Like I know I need to flip around right now and bet all the money on the Jags money line because something's weird. But I don't know. Once again, if they don't, I wish they'd move it down to 3. I feel better about taking the Jags.
No, I get you on that one. It's gross. It's
the
gross,
fact they're
but,
leaving it at 3.5 kind of scares me a little bit.
It's come down. It was at 4.5, 4, and now it's come down to 3.5 since we started the show. I don't know. Something funny's happening, boys. Something funny's happening. But we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports stream on the internet. But until then, we'll see if we can do it today. Well, let's see if we can. Well, actually, before we get to that, Cricket, I cut you off. I know. I want to remind you before I keep forgetting to tell you this.
Remind me.
You're dressing up for something on Halloween, okay? Because I'm going to wear a stupid Sonic costume, so you got to wear something, okay? I don't care what it is. You could be Knuckles. You could be whatever you want. But you got to dress up as something.
Golly, I wanted to go figure that out.
Cricket, I got you. I'll text you. I got something for you.
Okay, I'll figure something out. We'll do it. We'll make this happen, man.
Anyways,
what we got?
We'll see if he can do it. I'll see if he can do it. So you guys do it. All right. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But until then,
good luck.
Good gambling.
Say game on.
Game on.
That's right. And game on.